Summer. Summer. Sit. Sit. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, Shawanda. Good afternoon. Beautiful day. Yes. Anetta Jones. Oh, looks like a great day. Yep. It got up to about 68 degrees today. So, yeah, a good day. Productive day. Hey, PNG Media News. Hey, sir. So I'm trying to wait till a couple people come in so we can talk. I ain't gonna be on here long at all. But wanted to talk to y'all. Something came across my mind today. We done spoke on it a couple of times throughout the channel. Like so many times. Hey, 2%. Like so many times. But y'all, these food shortages is getting worse and worse and worse. And I saw an article talking about more food shortages to come. So I started looking at, like, you know, like I say, we done mentioned this on the channel before about things that you can grow, that you can store without even having to preserve or anything like that. So I was just going through my stuff today and I'm like, okay, I really need to grow more things that's easy to preserve. You know, I ain't got a can, I ain't got to freeze, none of that stuff. So like your winter squash, onions, potatoes. Well, yeah, it's a lot of things that you can actually grow. So I'm gonna be growing in that way, and like I say, you'll get videos in different ways. I can't say too much of how I'm gonna do the video. For one, I don't want to say it on here, and then for two, I really have to write them out to see how I'm gonna do them. But far as dropping more seeds, y'all. So I went to a couple places today, and you know, the prices just on seedlings and on seeds within the past week or two is even more expensive. So yeah, yeah. Any way that we can grow, any way we can grow stuff that's gonna be makes it less work. I'm all about less work, because there's so many other things that we gotta do. So anytime we can limits our work, that is a plus, you know. So growing things like the winter squashes and stuff like that you can store in a cool, dark area and you ain't got to do nothing to is a must. So I need to go back through my seeds and pick out other things that I actually want to grow, you know. So hey, Jay Stewart, it's beautiful here. Dark skin brother 3, salam, my warrior sister. Hey, dark skin brother 3, how you doing? Jay Stewart said, good afternoon. Oh, hey. PNG, speaking of 2%. Carolina Gardner. I just came back from planting out the squash. Yes. Dark Skin Brother 3. He got some grape seeds. No, I got some grape seeds I need to plant while it's still early in the season. Yes, get them planted. Get them planted. Hey, Purpose Garden. Shatika Woods. Good. Blessings. Hey, Shatika. I'm doing well, my sister. I pray everything is going well with you. Yeah, everything is going good. Everything is going good. I can't complain. I won't complain, okay? So, yeah. Hey, Juanita Gates. Hey, Honey Bun. I'm trying to see what that was. So, yeah, y'all. So, I need to write everything out so I know what seeds I want to drop. Hey, Stacey Ann Walker. So I know what seeds I want to drop. And look at everything that I got out here going now. Cause I know I got crook neck squash and straight neck squash, but I need to get more into my winter squash. I want to start growing grow a lot of those. So, cause those are some that last for a while. You ain't gotta do nothing too. I can't eat onions like that, so that way you won't see me growing those. Peppers, some peppers last a long time. But you won't see me growing those neither. Let's see. I got my vegetables planted. They're peaking. Yes, yes, Satika Wood. Now that's so exciting. So exciting. I'm telling you, y'all don't get me excited. Don't get me excited out here now. I just then came back home, then got some things. We got some mulch. So hubby is about to pour the mulch over here. Say what? I want it mixed in. So I guess you have to pour a little bit of one color and then layer one. Yeah. Or just mix it in a bucket and then just pour it. Mix it in an empty bucket. What? Why you look like that? Now you see I'm on live and you give me that look when you know you know I don't need to be giving you no crazy look while I'm on live. See, you trying me right now. Y'all, he trying me right now. He been trying me all day. Now he know I'm live, so he know I ain't gonna tell him what I want to tell him because he over there being funny. So yeah. So yeah, so we got I got red and black. So those of you that may not know and need some mulch, the Vigoro mulch and the Scott's mulch is 3 for $10 at Home Depot. Probably at Lowe's too, but at Home Depot is 3 for $10. The only thing about it is the Vigoro, you get a little more in the bag. The Scott's, the color lasts long. I ain't worried about that. So I got the Vigoro because y'all know after Miracle Grow, I go to Vigoro. Okay, that's the brands I go after Miracle Grow. If I can't get no Miracle Grow, I'll deal with Vigoro. So we got 6 bags of the red and the black because I want to mix them. I want to mix the red and black to go along that area. Hopefully that'll help with any weeds and stuff because let me see, I'll be having, what is it? What did I do with the berries? I don't even know if I'm gonna put none there. But yeah, I'll be having like a lawn where like the berries and stuff is. I don't be wanting no weeds and stuff, and it'll be hard for them to like weed eat and stuff. What's the problem?
Trying to figure out the best way to mix both.
Just put a layer down and then just put another layer of a different color on top. You need OJ to put on gloves and come. So yeah, y'all, we're trying to figure out how to mix them. Cooking and vibing with tea. Say, hey fam, finally motivated and start gardening thanks to you. Yes, cooking and vibing with tea. Summer, if you don't get from over there. Yes, honey. Yes, yes, yes. Now is the time, you know, now is the time. Cooking and vibing with tea said getting some package going also. No, getting some peakage going also. Be nice to hubby. Ha ha, 2%. Ha ha. Everybody is on hubby side. Everybody is on hubby side. Okay. Okay, everybody is on hubby side. Y'all don't be saying what he be doing to me, okay? All right. But I got you. So yeah, y'all. So like I was saying, pulling out the seeds. I got seeds everywhere. I got so many different types of squash and stuff like that that I need to just pull out now. I'm at the point now because after going to different places today and seeing the seedlings, y'all, I mean, these people, it's price gouging. That's exactly what it is. I understand you need to take the prices up and stuff a little bit. I know fertilizer and stuff like that, but y'all, they normally will put like three and four 3 and 4 seedlings in one thing. Now it's like they paying attention that you only get one seedling for one start for $5. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Cooking and vibing with T said, feeling empowered. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm focused now, y'all. I'm focused. I had a subscriber today that left a message. And a lot of you have been doing it, but she went in detail, like, in detail. Pretty much saying, focus on your channel. People want to get me off my game, want to get me out of the from gardening like I supposed to and stuff. And it really hit home, because she was like, no matter what people say and stuff, even if you go back and forth, it seems like they get more and more like it's a game, like it's fun. And I actually thought about that today, like after she wrote it, and I wrote her back, and I was like, well, a lot of people come over here and telling me what not to do, but then they laugh and talk with the people that's behind what's going on, because that is happening, and anybody will be just like, really, like everybody telling you don't do this, don't do that, but then you go over and support the ones that's behind the mayhem. And so it's like you approve of what's going on. And that's so she wrote me back. I was able to explain how I felt about it. And she actually wrote back. It's on the post. Well, I think I was talking about my analytics on the community tab. And she wrote back, I haven't been able to respond to you, but you spoke some good things. You said even if you go back and forth, it's like they get a kick out of it. They want to take you on, and like I say, though, just understand, it's certain individuals behind a lot of the messages and stuff that I have been receiving and is receiving. And that's why I say this whole thing was really, really getting under my skin, because, like I say, everybody telling me don't do this, but then you over there telling the people that's behind it, yeah, you right. And I'm like, wait a minute. But you telling me don't do it, but they can say whatever and indirectly say it, and everybody, and I'm like, really? So I thought about it. I said, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm going to do it. I got too much to focus on. Say what you want. Just don't show up. Don't approach me in public. And we already said, driveway beef 3 times. Is what it is. So at that point, after that, and that's why I say, y'all don't understand, it's more to when my true supporters, I'm going to say this, my true supporters, please understand, I try to read everybody's messages. And you never know when that encouragement is going to hit home. Like, it hit home today. Like, because she literally said, no matter how much you address what they doing to you, it seems like nothing you say or do, they're gonna keep going. So I said, you know what? You're right. And a couple more of you done said it, but you didn't say it like that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm saying to myself, you're right. Because it's taking away, it's doing so many different things. And when I look out here at the garden, I'm like, dang, you ain't got time for the nonsense, for people that ain't gonna never approach you personally. You ain't got time for the nonsense, because one thing I know, I got kids. I don't play with kids. I don't play with grown people acting like kids. So I say, okay, I get what you're saying. I hear you. I hear you as my subscriber, my supporter. I hear you. So I said today, I said, you know what? You got to go through them seeds, and you got to drop them seeds. You got to go through them, and you got to give, the correct information. Well, not that I ain't gave the correct information, but you got to give more and more information, because it's about, helping people, and everybody is doing what they got to do to make it. Because a lot of people think that these food shortages and stuff is done, and they getting worse. They getting even worse, y'all. Like, and the prices, I'm gonna be honest, I thought that the prices was gonna slow down a little bit. In my area, the prices is even worse, you know? I mean, it's almost every week. Every week, a couple of cents, a couple of cents, a couple of cents. On some items, a whole dollar at one time. Like, and I'm like, okay. So I wanted to say that to say, you know, I told y'all how I felt. That's why I can't get with, you know, the ones that say don't. Well, at first I couldn't get with it because I have seen and know that some of the same ones that was telling me not to do it was praising, I call that two-faced, was praising the individuals behind it, you know? So now I'm like, okay. After she left that message, I'm like, okay, all right, I hear you. I hear you. Because at the end of the day, it is, you know, y'all know who behind it. The real people, the real supporters, you know who behind it. All the accounts, I'm still getting them. I'm still getting some of them. Not like it was. Um, and I think YouTube have helped with that a lot. And then some more situations. So not like it was, but I'm just like, I'm still getting them. I'm getting some that's setting up for it. I'm getting some that I'm having to block that's setting up for it, you know. So yeah. So I hear y'all. I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to grow this food, get this food put up because we don't know what's coming. We don't know what's yet to come when you dealing with this situation. Not growing your food or not, and I'm talking about the people that's able to grow. If you're able to grow, grow. But I understand there's people that's not able to grow. So if you're not able to grow, then that's where you need to stock up as much as you can. 36 people in here, 14 thumbs up. Well, y'all don't like my content. Y'all don't like my content. Hit the thumbs up button, y'all, because it helps the algorithm. It helps the algorithm to know that, hey, I'm putting out good content. Hey, look, I think my content is pretty decent, okay? At least I tell y'all what I know. And right now, I know that we need to, what's the problem? We need to be growing and stocking up as much as possible. Hold on, y'all. Let me see how this looks. Why is the black on top?
The red is the red. Black is like this. I just see how you like it. I can take the thing and
Yeah, it's hard to get mixed in. I want it mixed in. You can just do that last, so I can do it. Thank you. All right, y'all. So yeah, so if you're watching this, I cannot remember your name. I think your name was a little longer. I'm gonna reply back to you, but I want to say thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, I really appreciate it. 2% said my cucumber bush is sprouting yellow flowers. Yay! But no male flowers. But no male flowers. I was reading there may not be enough nutrients. Google mentioned Miracle Grow. Plant for wood. Hey, Miracle Grow. I told you. Girl, get you some Miracle Grow on there. I was just nervous about putting too much. Let me see. I know it's less than 5 gallons, 2% that you're growing in, I think. Just give it a little drink. If you're gonna do the water soluble, give it a little drinky drink. If you're gonna do the granular, just sprinkle just a little bit in there and water it in. It's gonna do what it's gotta do. It's gonna do what it's gotta do. No, I said be nice. Oh, you said be nice, meaning him to be. Oh, I read it wrong. 2%. I read it wrong. 2% said you be nice, not me be nice to hubby. She said you be nice. 2% he over there laughing like, and he gonna laugh about something. Like, see? Oh, you would be glad I can't take this phone so they can see you go straight your face like, like I got you. 2% say the way meat prices are going up, I'm a end up a vegetarian. I know, right? I know. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, that's fine. I feel you. Stacey Ann Walker's at 2%, same here in the country. Y'all's daughter Garn just told a friend that today. I am just, hey. Hey, Latika Osby. I hope you feeling better. A bag of peep moss is $13 now. See. Journey Under the Sun. How you have those buckets. I have 2 raised beds, 2 planters, and the rest will be pots. Yes, Journey Under the Sun. And thank you, honey. Queen Walker said, I'm so ready to get in the garden, but it's still cold here in Cleveland. They even talking about some more. Ooh, it's going to end. OMG. When is it going to end? I know, right? Nico, hey. So I don't always catch you live, but I rock with your content. Thank you, Journey Under the Sun. Yes, the buckets price. Yes, the buckets price them at the store, and they are so high. $5 a bucket now. Wow, Jay Stewart, everything. I'm going food pantry tomorrow. 2 of them. Okay, Latika Osby, do what you gotta do, honey. I'm with you on that. MPA still cold. Tech Judy said, hey y'all, new to this group. Hey, and welcome, honey, welcome. Summer chilling in the backyard. Yes, y'all daughter, yes. She thinks she be doing something. I want to encourage you to keep going. Because of you, I have bean squash, spinach, and lettuce more on the way. You do a great job encouraging others with practical ideals. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's why I said, Charlotte T, it's time for me to stay focused now. You know, because we got to grow this food and stock up. We got to grow this food and stock up. So, yeah, that's why I say I read y'all messages. A lot of time I'm not in the predicament. I'm not able to reply right then, you know? So, yeah. Because to be honest, when I saw that message today, what made me sit and actually be able to read it, because it was a long message, is the fact that it was a long message. So, I think I needed to hear that message, you know? So, we all got to stay focused, stay busy, do what you can. Yes, Tech Judy. Hey, Nikki 95. Hey, honey. Karen McCall said, new to this group and new to gardening. Thank you. You're welcome, honey. And welcome. Hi, MGO in chat. You have encouraged me to get out there all weekend and today before work. Oh, girl, you are you are a powerhouse. Oh my goodness, honey, I'm glad you was able to get out there. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. At first, you know, it be work, you know, getting everything set up the way you want, figuring out what you want to grow and all that good stuff. But then after that, I mean, the reward is great, you know. Sheila Willa 1 says, raising meat birds, soon egg layers. What? Get it, honey, get it. I just came from out there because I hadn't been out there today. I just came from out there, and which I gotta go back in there because I didn't look at something. I just came from out there, and y'all see, if y'all watching the chick cam on the other channel, y'all see we put nesting boxes up. So up there on the wall is a nesting box, and it has 3 areas. And I went in there today, and she laid in the box. She laid in the box. So I was so happy about that. After I bought eggs to go in the box today to make sure that she knows where to go, even though we put her in there ourselves, so she'll know that it's all right to go up there. But When I went out there, she had already been up there today and laid her egg in the box. And I was like, yes, 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 yes. So it's so exciting. I cannot wait for the rest of them to start laying. I really can't. I really can't. I really cannot. I like that. Ain't nothing to do it but to do it exactly. Tech Judy, exactly. Only you can stop you. Only you can stop you. I know that's a simple saying, but I've been having to tell myself that for the past couple days. Only
You gonna hear that the rest of the week?
go hear what the hubby said you gonna hear that the rest of the week. I had to catch it at first, but only you can stop you. You know, and that's why I had to tell myself last couple days. Only I can stop me. I'm to the point now. If I got any creatures in here, just please understand, from now on, from today forward, I'm blocking and keep on moving. Well, my block list is already long, but I'm blocking and keeping on moving because that is so true. Ain't nothing to do it but to do it. Ain't nothing but to get out here and grow your seed, drop your seeds, your starts or whatever. And also, only you can stop you. That's the way it should be. If you allow people to stop you, then that can happen. But you in control of you. No one else is in control of you. So if you only person that should be able to stop you is you. And so I literally been telling myself that. And I'm like, okay, I gotta provide for my family. We gotta eat and we have to eat a certain way. So if I don't get out here and get this thing together, then it may be too late, you know? And I went to Tractor Supply today. Okay, so at Home Depot, y'all know it's bunny plants. I went to Tractor Supply, they got bunny plants, but at Home Depot, they $4.78 to be exact. At Tractor Supply, them same plants by the same company is $4.88. $4.88. Yeah, yeah. So it's real, y'all. It's real. We gotta do what we gotta do. So I'm glad you confirmed that. I was like, what are those? What are what? 2%? Confirm what? I'm lost. Or are you talking to somebody else? I'm lost, honey. You said, glad you confirmed that. I'm like, what are those? What are what? Oh, yes, I'm so happy she laying in the box. Congratulations. Thank you to Good Life. Thank you. The eggs. Oh, you talking about the box 2%. Yeah, then it's nesting box. Somebody bought it for me off the Amazon wish list. So I'm so thankful about that. So we put it up, we hung it up. We got that thing zip tied, roped in, bungee corded, everything so it don't fall. And she was able to get up there and lay her egg in. So yeah. Nico said, right. Dragon Queen #1 said, hello. Sorry. I'm like, girl, you fine. You fine. You fine. Thank you for coming in. Cooking and Bobbing with T said, beefsteak, tomatoes, kale, mustard greens, romaine, lettuce, basil, herbs, heirloom greens, purple onions, mini jalapenos is what's growing so far. Girl, you got a feast going on. Yes. You got a feast going on, honey. So I know what's the problem? What's she doing?
Oh no, I was asking if she's trying to give her more food because earlier,
No.
she was whimpering.
No.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so I got thrown off. Oh, I was gonna say a lot of squashes. That's gonna be one of my aim. A lot of squashes and a lot of not melons. A lot of fruit in general. A lot of squash. A lot of fruit. Um, and a lot of beans. Beans. I want to vacuum seal a lot of beans. Fresh beans this year. Like I've always done a lot of beans, but I really want to do a lot of beans because it's only certain beans we can eat. well, I can eat and the kids can digest. So I want to grow a lot of those. Do different stir fries and stuff like that. Y'all see I'm doing broccoli again when I said I wasn't gonna do no more broccoli and cauliflower and stuff. But I'm actually gonna be doing that. I'm trying it again. It don't grow that good in my particular area on my side of town. I would say that. Um, but I'm gonna try it again and see. So I got some growing over there, but beans, all type of beans, and I gotta drop some seeds for some beans, for some more beans. I want a lot of beans, y'all. um you ready? What state are you in? I'm just getting started. Oh, they're talking. Okay. The Good Life said I planted tomatoes, peppers, hot and sweet eggplant, cucumbers, herbs, onions, potatoes, okra, cantaloupe this week. Yes, the Good Life. Ooh, that's another feast. That's another feast. A and K family said hello. Hey. The Good Life said, and summer and winter squash. Exactly. So I got eggplant going. Let me see. I got tomatoes going, but like I said, the tomatoes is for the chickens. Um, yeah, I'm focusing on fruits, and greens, of course. What else? Squash, beans, potatoes. A lot of potatoes. All those potatoes that's growing, and now I got more seed potatoes I got to start. So a lot of potatoes is on the list too. Um, what else? Whatever I can find. Oh, I gotta drop some more okra seeds. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna go in because I'm getting chilly. I'm gonna send OJ out here to help. OJ. Oh, never mind. He said he don't need it. Never mind. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna come in because it's starting to get chilly out. Woo! It's starting to get chilly out. So. Oh, okay, I can talk to y'all a little bit more right here. Picture down for the kids. I gotta put that up. The kids be like, you show my baby pictures? All right. All right. There we go. Let's see. The one thing I'm not looking forward to is those dang vine borers. I know Nikki J95. I know. We normally have. I normally get vine borer. I don't get them that much. I get them after we have so much rain and I can't get out there to do anything. That's when like the next couple days I realize I have them. And it'd be only on my squash plants, of course. Somebody said that they got it on their cucumber. I don't know nothing about that. But I know the squash plant is normally known, the squash and the zucchini plants is normally known for those. But hey, I'm not saying it couldn't happen. Anything is possible. Jay Caesar said, hello, you are doing a great job. Thank you, Jay Caesar. Thank you. Text Judy says, after y'all got all this going on, I'm feeling so behind. Don't feel so behind, honey. Just if you're gonna do starts, or if you're gonna do starts, or if you're gonna drop seeds, just do it. I'm telling you, just do it. You got the means, just do it. Just take one day, or just take one day to go get starts if you want to get starts. Take 2 hours to drop seeds if you want to drop seeds. And let it do the rest. Water it and stuff, but then let it do the rest, Don't feel behind. Jay Caesar said, I love your nails. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Queenie Walker said, MGL, Have you ever planted purple hull peas? Yeah. Something happened to them, but I got seeds for purple hull peas. I cannot remember what happened to them. I don't know if it was a windstorm. I don't know. I want to say it was the storm we had last year. I'm not sure, but I know I got a pack of seeds that's purple hull for purple hull peas. I know I got some of those. I know that. A Palmer say, first time I've ever been able to catch a live when you're live. Always watch the replays. Hey, thank you so much, A Palmer. Thank you. I appreciate it. Again, bad. Joe Tyson. Hey, how are you? I don't think I saw you in the chat, so welcome if you're new to the channel. Everybody that's new, welcome, 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 welcome. Tanika Hinton says, I'm in India, and have started my tomatoes, seedlings, peppers, thyme, and potatoes. Ooh, let's see, tomatoes, peppers, thyme, and potatoes. Ooh, honey, the potatoes and the thyme sound really, really good to me. Congratulations, Tanika. A and K family, I'm about to drop some seeds, tomatoes, jalapenos, and cucumbers. Okay, I like all of those, but the jalapenos and the tomatoes don't like me. But the cucumbers, we right here. Yeah, we right here. OJ trying to get tall. I saw him out there yesterday cutting the grass. Yeah, he is 2%. He is. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, y'all are talking. The Good Life said, what do you do for the vine borers? I just cut those leaves off. Excuse me. I have done that, and I've had some that worked out just fine. I have propagated some of the stuff that literally worked out. A lot of people don't know, if you do it right, you can propagate like squash plants and stuff. It's a hit and miss, but it can be done. I have done that before. But unfortunately, last year when I got them, I tried to save it. It just wasn't. It was too badly gone because we had so much rain in one period. Like it was, because if y'all don't remember last year, I was out there in the rain, harvesting and stuff, trying to get what I could get because we had rain for so many days. And I had to put on a poncho and go out there in the rain. So yeah, so I try to save them if I can, and I have. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't. You can. It's a hit and miss. Now it's not gonna guarantee work, but I have had some that I was able to save. I love purple whole peas. No, I love purple hulls. My favorite. I can't say that I've ever ate them though. So I don't know if they'll even digest well with me. A Palmer says, started jalapenos, serranos, potatoes, tomatoes, eggplants, Swiss chards, collard greens. Well, collards. Mesclate. I know what you're talking about. That's the type of like lettuce and stuff. The mixed ones. Greens, okra, onions, herbs, peas, beans. And I got a bunch of more seeds I'm about to drop here soon. Get it, A Palmer. Get it. Jay Caesar said, you're welcome. The Good Life said, I love your energy in your lives. I need that boost. I'm working and watching The Good Life. Hey. Yeah, I figured that's what it was. Indianapolis. Tanika, I got you. Joe Ty said, I drop in from time to time. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Red Hazel Inspirations. Hey, honey. Hey. Thank you, 2%, for putting the link in the chat. Mel Mount says, hi, I'm Jill and everyone. Hey, honey. Niqua. I'm having spinach trouble. Shake my head. What's going on? What's going on with it? Niqua? Journey Under the Sun. I don't really care for tomatoes by themselves. However, do you suggest any good varieties for sandwiches and preserving? Um, Preserving, I've always liked the Roma tomatoes because I like stewed tomatoes. I can't eat them, but I like stewed tomatoes. And ramen tomatoes was always the best for me. So I preserving, stick to those. Now as for sandwiches, just the regular tomatoes. I guess they would be the beefsteak. No, because the beefsteaks are the big ones. Just regular tomatoes. Regular tomatoes. Keep in mind I can't eat tomatoes like that. So yeah, a tomato would just be a tomato. Now I'm gonna be honest. When the only tomato that I really, really, really just knew about, and I really can't eat these, is green tomatoes. You know, cooking them while they green. That was my main thing with some hot sauce. Whoo, so good. So yeah, I just when I got sandwiches and stuff, I didn't never pay attention to what type of tomatoes. I go to the store, just get a round tomato, and that's what it was. So there are all these different varieties and stuff like that. Yeah, other than your little sweet cherry tomatoes, I used to like those, and they just never liked it me. But those, when it comes to tomatoes, I grew different ones, but they was just to try to figure out what was what. Like what some people say, this tomato is sweeter than this tomato. When you tell me something is sweet, I'm expecting to have a little sugary. That's just me. I'm expecting to have a little sugariness to it. A lot of people say that, and I've just never got it. I just never got it. You know. What else? It's some peppers, sweet peppers. You know, I would eat sweet peppers. I'm like, okay, I don't get it. I don't nothing about. I guess it mean it's not as tangy as maybe. But I just never got into that. Like it just. I don't know, y'all. I'm weird. I don't know. I guess I'm weird because I can't figure that out. Meth. Meth says this crazy weather of this frost. This crazy weather of this frost killed my pet. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, frost would do it. You have to cover them up, honey. Yeah, it. Ooh. Hey, I have had pepper plants. They looked very bad for a while. I cut all the dead leaves off from them, and I just watered them and let them do. If you haven't thrown them away, take all the dead leaves off from them. Make sure that they don't go through frost anymore, and see what they do. I've had all type of pepper plants where I have cut the leaves off from them, and they like went through a frost, and they did just fine. Sometimes you can stunt them, and sometimes they. So I would say give it a try, honey. If you got the space, give it a try. Cut the leaves off and see what they do. What do Swiss chard taste like? Queenie Walker. Wait, hold up, wait. I'm gonna get to that. I skipped one. Dragon Queen #1 said, getting ready to start my melons. I have some started, but I'm planting more. Yes, honey. Yes. Now Queenie Walker said, what do Swiss chard taste like? It starts off like a well, no, I can't put it. It tastes like a waxy green to me. At first I didn't care for it that much because after eating it, the top of your mouth has like a waxy feel to it or something like that. But then I read that you can add like a little lemon juice, which I can't add lemon juice because it's too acidic. So I just sprinkle like a little bit of sugar, and it helps with that. And then what I started doing was, because of that wax, and some of it does have a tart taste too. So I would mix it with my collard greens or my mustard greens or something like that. And then depending on what type of meat or something I was eating, I may just eat it by itself. But yeah, it's good. It's really good, but it does have acquiring taste, I guess you could say. So yeah. Dragon Queen #1 said today is canning and making kimchi. Okay, get it, honey. MGL, do you have grapes planted? I sure do. I got the grape tree that I got on sale last year. That I planted a couple weeks ago. I got those going, and my muscadine grapes from last year is growing back. So yeah, those are the types I have. Um, Probably don't need them because of the GERD, but yeah. The muscadine grapes didn't bother me. My own muscadine grapes didn't bother me like the ones at the store do. So yeah. Um, Something flying in here. They had that door, so it's probably a fly. He got to go. Let's see. Nico Nigga said it grows then die. Can't get a decent leaf. How much are you watering it? Do you think you're over watering it? Because spinach don't do well. Like you can go, depending on if it's dry, you don't have to water it every single day. That may be the problem. That may be one of your problems. If it's you can't get a decent leaf. 2% said I love Roma. Not very big. Yes. Oh, I love green tomatoes. Whoo, honey, me too. Queenie Walker said, I love kimchi. Dragon Queen, OMG. Journey Under the Sun said, yeah, Roma is my go-to. And LOL, I feel you on the peppers now that you say that, LOL. Exactly, to me, sweet is sweet like a melon or strawberries, not sweet tomatoes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. JC. Okay. Purpose Garden says, really enjoying the live. Thank you, Purpose Garden, and welcome, honey. Growing Romas. Ooh, okay. So yeah, y'all. So I wanted to come on and see, what y'all doing, um, what y'all growing, and to try to encourage anybody that may see this out. And y'all, do me a favor because I'm still getting a lot of people saying that they not getting my notifications. I contacted YouTube. I chatted with them, and they were saying that right now, because they've been going through my channel looking at different things. I'm not getting into that, but y'all know I've been having to reach out to them a lot, and then some other things. But they said right now it look like everything is going good. They told me to let subscribers know to hit the notification bell to make sure that the all tab is hit. So when you go up where it says subscribe and you got the little bell, you'll hit the bell. I think it say all customized or something like that. If you hit all, you should be able to get all of my notifications. Whatever, because a lot of people are saying they get notified 2 and 3 days after I put up a video. So yeah, some people have said that they have went and looked at, they said they wasn't getting my notifications. They went to see what the problem was, found out that they was unsubscribed. They say they didn't unsubscribe, they was automatically unsubscribed. And then some people have said that they know that they hit the notification bell and selected all. When they went back to it, it was not selected anymore. So I think those are glitches in the system. So if you having an issue with getting my notifications, just make sure you subscribe still. Make sure that you hit the notification bell and hit all, okay? Hit all. Make sure y'all thumbs up the videos because that helps with the algorithm. That helps with the algorithm. I did niche down. I'm niching down now, actually. So I already understand what I gotta do to push the channel to just two things. Well, I put a 4 finger, two things: gardening and prepping. So I understand the process to that. I understand about how long it's gonna take for me to niche it down because you gotta look at, I've been a variety channel for so long. So I am trying to get up out of a lot of those niches. Um, yeah, and I do see improvement. I do see, since I niched down a couple days ago, I do see improvement. I really, really do. But I do know it's a process once you have to niche down, and that's happening. So I just want to make sure that I let y'all know to check your notifications, make sure everything is good to go. I'm doing my part over here by getting the content out, making sure I stick to. So I don't have my thing right now, but So the poll, I meant to put this up today, and I will put it up. I'll put it up before the night is over if it's God's will. I will put up the actual, because on the poll, y'all can't see the percentages. You just know what to vote for. So gardening, so I put on there gardening. I put gardening as an option, prepping as an option. Then I put gardening and prepping, and I put both in parentheses. Y'all saw that. That was for to have both of those. And then I put something. Oh, I put vlogs, everyday vlogs, and then regular vlogs. I think, if I'm not mistaken, everyday vlogs got 12%. Gardening got 12%. I can't remember what prepping got by itself, but gardening and prepping 71% since the last time I looked. 71% of you said you want the gardening and prepping videos. So if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, it's because I was putting up the couponing, I was putting up cooking videos, clean with means, all that stuff, everyday vlogs, and it just was not being watched like that. Like some of you was watching, but my views from a gardening video the day before and a clean with me video the next day, it was keeping my analytics just like and that bothers the channel. So I'd rather give y'all content that you're gonna watch, content that's beneficial to you. Okay, you don't want to see me cleaning, get that. I know that's a whole nother community and stuff. So based on, I think we had over 300 and some votes. Yeah, over 300 and some votes, and 71% was for gardening and prepping both. So I have niched down to that. I have niched down. Now I still will be couponing and stuff like that, but I won't be making videos. I'm gonna spend that time making videos for what y'all saying is beneficial to you. So you're saying that the gardening, and I understand that. I do, because the way the world is going, we gotta do it. So even on my TikTok, those of you that's on my TikTok, I like to dance and I like music, okay? But I think I'm going to actually, I'm not going to delete any of my stuff on there. I'm just going to make it about gardening and prepping too from here on out on my TikTok, because I feel like that'll be a better way to help anybody, give anybody an idea or whatever. Because the way I'm going now is, with the way everything else is going, I just want, if you don't even listen to the gardening and the prepping stuff, you honestly, deep down within you, well, you can actually say you didn't know, but honestly within you, if you came across, any prepping or gardening videos or anything like that, you deep down within you, you may say it verbally, but you did know. So if I can help get the word out there for gardening and prepping and stuff like that, then I will. So even on TikTok from here on out, it'll be about gardening and prepping. Yeah, so I may do dances or something like that here, but I won't make that the whole thing. I think I'm just gonna keep both platforms pretty much the same. So I've been doing good by niching down. I was out today and I wanted to do another type of video, and someone was like, no, nope. If you do it, you're gonna post it. And you already said you weren't gonna do that. So yeah. So I listened to y'all. I will post the results of the votes before the end of the day on the community tab. So yeah. Nico said, maybe the water is an issue. I think I may have neglected it. Oh, then my baby poured out some tags, so I don't know if the tomatoes are pepper. If the tomatoes are pepper. I got you, Nico. Got you. Purpose Garden. Thank you. Let's see. Journey Under the Sun said, people think they have to wildly. They have to wildly. Power, but it's power in niching. Oh, yeah. I know it, honey. That's why I decided to go that route, and I see improvement. And it's a certain way you have to niche, because I said I wanted to get out of a certain algorithm, but I'm able to still stay and do the same thing. It's hard to explain it. I'm still doing gardening and prepping, but I have learned how to get out of how to be recommended elsewhere. So yeah, it's gonna take a little bit, but like I say, I see the improvements already. I'm happy about it. I'm thankful for, the information, the help of being able to do that. Getting a lot of new people to the channel. So I'm excited about that. So you're right, it's power in niching. And I think this is like the best step that I can do right now is to niche down. But niche down in the way that I'm doing it. So yeah. Jay Stewart said, yep. The Good Life said, can you do a clean, make the house smell good with Fabuloso? I love Fabuloso. I'll see if I can stick it in there somewhere. But I can't do right now with the way I'm niching down, I can't do just a clean with me because I'm telling you, I do a clean with me, I may get 200 views on it. That really messes with the analytics. It really do, because right now it's going good with the prepping and gardening. So, and I would create another channel, but I mean, I'm not going to have that many people that's probably going to join. And I'm already got the other channel going with the chickens and stuff like that. So, I'll add it in there. I'll add it in there, because I can't say that I won't do a vlog. But if I do a vlog, it's going to have a lot of gardening and prepping scenes in it. That way I can keep it in the gardening and prepping. If y'all get what I'm saying. So I'm not saying I should be able to. And with the Fabuloso, I'm going to tell you one way that I like doing it. Your kitchen sink. Put stopper in there. Put some hot water in there. Let hot water run in there. And I pour me a little bit of Fabuloso in there. And as long as you don't put nothing dirty in there, no dishes or nothing in it, that stuff will have your house from the front to the back smelling good for about what? 3, 4, 5 days. Just hot water and Fabuloso. And don't put nothing in it to make the water, don't put no towels, no dishes or nothing like that in there. Just in one side of your sink or whatever. And I'm telling you, you'll walk in and be like, just so fresh. That's one way I do it. One of the main way actually that I like doing it. Purpose Garden said, love your TikToks. Thank you, Purpose Garden. Thank you, honey. Marion Owens say, I like gardening. I clean up and cook so much because of COVID. I clean up and cook so much because of COVID. I can't watch others do it. Oh, okay. Got you. Jay Caesar said, OMG, I'd love to see you dance. Oh, wow. Okay. Jay? Okay, Jay. I don't know. Jay. Text Judy say dance while we're gardening. I do it all the time. Especially last year going live in the garden. Honey, I was on it.
Jay Caesar back?
Yeah, Jay Caesar back.
Hey, Jay Caesar, you got anybody in your family 73 years old?
Y'all didn't hear him, right? 2%, y'all didn't hear him, right? Y'all will be amazed who be behind these fake accounts. Y'all will be amazed who we found out be behind a lot of these fake accounts.
I got 73-year-old uncles and cousins.
Y'all hear me? And it's non-stop, y'all. But I'm ignoring it. I'm ignoring it. But y'all will be amazed who sits behind these fake accounts. A lot of them.
It ain't just male.
It ain't just what?
I said it ain't just male.
Yeah, it ain't just male. But anyway, let me just go on here and go. Let me go ahead. Continue on. I
just was curious. I'm about to eat that. Well, I'm warming the food up.
Okay. ANK family. As long as I can still follow you, do you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I forgot. I haven't saw you in a while, honey. I know. I remember your name though. The ham gel I've been watching from the sidelines. Just finished dropping seeds. You're right. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Yes. Nothing to it but to do it. The Good Life say, I understand. Just stick in. Just stick it in a vlog. I understand. Okay. The Good Life. Yes. Farm Steak 21 say, I love gardening and being prepared. I'm so glad I came to your channel. Well, thank you, honey, and welcome. I'm glad you did too. And y'all share. A lot of people have been asking me, can they share my videos? Share my videos. I didn't say take my content, because if I find out now, I have to say this. There's only one person that has had permission to use my content. Verbatim. There's only one person on YouTube that has had my permission to use my content. Okay? And I'm saying this for a reason. If I catch my content being used and haven't had permission, please educate yourself on the YouTube standard license law. Okay? Please do that. I will be getting a cease and assist immediately and taking further actions. Okay? I have said, do not. Y'all don't understand. A lot of things I don't bring to y'all. Do not use my content, because they come up with this thing about clips now. People can take clips. But what don't get me is I don't even see what the purpose of taking clips when people run around with iPhones and stuff screen recording. They got the whole video. They can download the video and all this other stuff. So I'm saying, if I catch you using my content, I'm going to get you with a cease and assist, and I'm going to take further actions. Okay? But sharing my content is fine. You can share my content. That's different. You can share it. But I'm talking about the ones that want to use it. Like, take my video and use my video in their video. There's only been one person that I have gave permission to do that on my channel. I've said it so many times that he can use it anytime he feels the need to, because he's using it for the right reason. But anybody else, I have to say that. So when I say that, if you want to share my videos, you can share my videos with family, friends. I think somebody asked me, could they share it on their Twitter or something? Sharing is fine. It's the ones that want to take your content and make their own content using your video, like your clips and all stuff like that. No, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that. Yeah. We're not doing it. And the fake accounts that want to do it, where they don't show anything, and they just, No. Let's see. Oh, hey, Organics Best Urban Gardener. Hey.
How's it going, fella?
I was just saying it's only one person that's able to use my content. He says, Shalom, I finally made it to one of your lives. Please accept my invitation, and I hope I'm not intruding. My wife and I are watching. No, you're not. Thank you so much. Thank you to you. And I cannot say your wife's name. Okay. So sorry about that, but thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it so much. And hubby said, hey. So yeah, y'all. So yeah, so share my videos on whatever platform. I don't mind. But like I said, don't use my content. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's see. Understand it's Heather Marie, I'm finally going to try that. Honey, I can't remember. What you gonna try, Heather? What you gonna try? Because I'm lost now, honey. I'm lost. Yeah, I know I can't say that. Y'all, Sherelle, I know I can't say that, honey. I am so sorry. But you say you're making it work. You're doing such a good job. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Thank you. I keep hearing Fabuloso. I'm never tired. Girl, I love me some Fabuloso.
All sense.
Excuse you? I do like lavender, so I guess you're right. I can't do the lavender though, so can't do the lavender though. But honey, yes. Marion Owen says, with high prices in food, gardening is a lifesaver and it's been around for centuries. That's your thing and prepping. Plus the chickens. Yes, Marion. Yes, and you're so right. And like I say, it's not hard to do. People make gardening very, very hard. And y'all know what I like to say. If you're new to the channel, if you're not new, you know what I'm finna say. My little motto is gardening's supposed to be fun. If you make it hard, it may not never get done. And that is so true. It is, I always refer back to when you was in school, you had that dirt, that styrofoam cup, and a seed. And what happened? It grew. And then when my granny would teach me, I'm little and I'm sitting down on my knees. Well, I'm on my knees and we on a pot and she's showing me how to do this. Once you get it, it sticks with you. I didn't have to, as I got older, research unless I was growing. Now I did research how to grow inside, grow lights and stuff like that. But as for growing, that was just like, I know how to do this, So that's why I told y'all a lot of things that you may think is dead. Cut the leaves off, cut it down. Sometimes if y'all been following me, in 2020, I had a wasn't that a yellow bell pepper plant?
Yeah.
That I had got from, I think it was Lowe's or maybe a nursery. And something was wrong with that thing. I cut all the leaves off from it. It was just a stick. That thing grew back and gave so many bell peppers, it was crazy. Keep it simple. It's been around. Our ancestors, they didn't have all this stuff that we got now, that people making you pay your money for. They didn't have all that. The most thing they could afford, I don't even know if they could afford fertilizer. Was it even? They probably got it off the land somewhere, probably from the animal or from the y'all know, the manure and all that stuff. They didn't have all that. It's very simple and it should not be expensive. It should not be expensive to grow something. I know everybody don't have the means and stuff. We don't. We on a budget, okay? We on a budget and we make it work. But like I told you, when we was getting all that stimulus money, a lot of people is like, well, MGL, why are you buying so many buckets? I was, 2 or 3 times a day I would go and get buckets. It's like I was addicted to buckets. But the reason is I told y'all it was my investment. Them buckets will last me a long time to grow in. They're able to be moved around. I could take them with whatever. Because I already told him, we're going to move all our furniture. And then I'm going to make a couple trips in the U-Haul to get my daggone stuff. Just like we take the furniture over, I'm going to have a whole thing. After all the furniture has been taken over, I'm going to have a whole thing with nothing but plants and buckets on there. Surely is. You have to prioritize, especially if you're on a budget, you have to know what's important. What's important to buy. All them seeds and stuff, seeds last a long time, especially if you keep them in a cool, dark place or whatever. You ain't got them in and out of so many different temperatures. I already told y'all how you can throw some in the freezer to stop the process on them. I've never had to do that because I ain't had no problem with having seeds. And I've had seeds for a long time. The way I look at seeds, when they put that packaging, the expiration date on the back, is the same thing with a canned good. Years and years after that expiration date, it's still good. And what I have found with seeds is the same thing. And then I told y'all, when you buy them, especially with seeds being up now, when you buy them seeds, start saving your seeds. It's not hard. Start saving your seeds. Especially when you're doing things like melons and stuff like that. Start saving your seeds. I got all them ground cherries that dried up. I can leave them in the hub, in the thing, and just put it in some soil. And it'll be just fine. Y'all hold on real quick. Alright. There you go with some things. For those of you that's new, I didn't even know he was bringing them. All these ground cherries right here, I picked last year. And I left them in the hull. Ain't no cherries in the hull no more. If you knew, it's seeds. This is hundreds of seeds in this one little thing. They so tiny. And if I wanted to be funny, which I'll probably do it, I can take this seed that's got so many seeds on it from one little ground cherry. You can see? Let's see. I don't know if you can see that. But I could take it and have so many plants. So many plants. So we let them dry it out by mistake. And we let them dry it out by mistake. And yeah. So they're ready to go. I have so many different plants that comes from it, but hey, it is what it is. Thin them out and just make room somewhere. So I ain't mean to get off on that, but I want everybody to understand how easy it is to grow. I never believed in, some people say you got a green thumb. Maybe I just look into things different. I'm like, ain't nothing. I don't understand that you got a green thumb. Anybody can grow. You just can't make it complicated. Anybody, it's not about, some people say I kill everything. You just got to know what you're growing, and you got to know what you're growing. You got to know a little bit about it. When it comes like lettuces and stuff, sprinkle a little bit. You got to know like your herbs and stuff. You got to know what likes a lot of water, what don't. Most herbs don't like to be drowned. Okay, that's just simple right there. They like moist, soil that's got good drainage and stuff like that for most of them. When you talk about your cucumbers and your squashes, they like water. Now, I didn't say drown them, but you got to water them, especially if it's very hot. Especially when it's very hot, you have to make sure that they get in the proper water, because they use so much water in their growing process. So we're going to say this. Time plus love equals harvest. Time, put a little time in it, put a little love in it, and you got harvest. Now, where did I get that from? Hubby. Hubby came up with that. So I took that from him.
No. You ain't get that from me. That's what you do.
Yeah.
You spend time in the garden. You love on your garden. And then you harvest hundreds of pounds from your garden.
Yeah. I mean, you put it like that, but I didn't know. But you came up with the saying, though. You came up with the equation or whatever.
You're going to hear something similar to that.
Oh, And then I'll let you handle that, okay? I'll let you handle that.
I got it.
All right, y'all. So let's see. Since yes, I heard organic. So the Good Life said at Organics Best Urban Garden, shalom to you and wife. Red Hazel says someone with way too much time on their hands. Dragon Queen number 1 said yes. A&K family said yes. Heather Marie said it was a lot. It was the hot weather. No, it was the hot water and Fabuloso. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes. Try that, Heather. Try that. I love it. Love it. Heather Marie said I've got the passion fruit scent. LOL. Passion fruit scent. Passion fruit. Did I ever try Fabuloso passion fruit?
Who told you that?
Why?
Who told you that?
Heather.
Tell Heather, thank you.
Heather Marie. Hubby said, why? Because you know I'm going to buy it when I see it. Sure is. If God say the same, sure is. It's going in a buggy, a cart, or something. So thank you, honey. I like the scent. Is it citrus or lemon scent? I don't know what they put. I think it says citrus. And what is that blue one I got? I like it's a pink one too. I like this one right here. Spring Fresh, but I like it because it has the bleach alternative. And then there's a pink one. Is it grapefruit? But I think it got baking soda or something. But yeah. And now, girl, they got Fabuloso Wipes. I didn't know that. I picked up some when I did some couponing the other week at Dollar General. I saw they had Fabuloso Wipes. Had to get some, honey. Had to get some. 2% says, sometimes I get so discouraged with my plants. I tell you almost let me see. I tell you, I'm almost thinking about. No, I'm almost thinking of doing what I did when my granny made me a tea with cod liver oil in it. I threw it outside on the bush and it grew. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, 2%. Heather, Heather, I done smelled this thing. I always get the green one sometimes, but I didn't know it was passion fruit. I was just picking it up because of the color of it. It looked like a now later or something. I thought it was green apple. No, I thought it was green apple. But yeah, honey, I like this one. And I like this one right here. This one has the baking soda in it. It's the citrus and fruits. This one smells really good too. This one, I haven't tried. I haven't tried this one. But I got it because of the antibacterial. Because y'all, I'm a clean freak, okay? I'm a clean freak. So I saw antibacterial. I was like, okay, and this day is sparkling citrus too. So yeah, honey, can you tell? That and I like for all natural, For all natural products, I like the Mythic cleaning supplies. But shoot, up here they done took the prices up even more. Like, yeah. They know what they doing. And I ain't got no coupon for them. So let's see. Tico says, I'm growing comfrey to use as organic plant food. Okay, all right. Heather, here's the wipes. The Fabuloso wipes. They probably been out, but I had never seen these. Let me see. Let me just give me a little whiff now. It smells like Lysol wipes with too much citrus. Yeah. I should have got the lavender. The lavender was in the pink thing. Woo. I ain't never used them, but it smells just like Lysol wipes. Okay. They gonna get, whoo, Lord. You smell that? Woo, they loud. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Yasharel, I'm gonna say that because I know I'm not gonna say your first name right, but say very wise choices. That's right. They're talking. Red hazel inspiration, LOL. I still fake it from time to time, LOL. Real men don't. When I saw your message the other day and I read your name, I was like, okay. So hello, folks. Elder Yahuda, aka Organic Best. I hope I said it right, but I know you're talking about Organic's Best Urban Gardener shared the live. Excuse my username, but it's exactly what it is meant to say. In this home, we love Elder Yehuda and support you both. Thank you. My husband said thank you. I don't know if you heard him yell. Okay, let's see. Melanie Sam said, hey, honey buns. Hello to my favorite little family in North Carolina. Hey, Melanie Sam. Hey, honey bun. Let's see. It really helped through the first part of COVID. It is still nasty. I missed something. Red Hazel Inspiration. I missed something. Let's see. Rodney Williams said in certain states, having a personal garden is outlawed. I heard about that. I believe it has to do with HOA in a lot of these places. Oh, wow. Whew. Then if you can't grow, I would say take a few coins when you go to the store and stock up as much as you can in different ways. Frozen foods, canned goods, in different ways, you know. It's always something you can do to be prepared if you can't grow your own food. Because I understand everybody can't do it, whether you don't have the land to do it. You could only grow so much inside, but you can grow food inside. Whatever the case may be, you know. Yeah, everybody's situation is different, but it's always something that can be done, you know. As far as if you know you can't grow, stock up on some canned goods and stuff. You know, I already told y'all how to put light bread in the freezer and different things like that. Catch that stuff when it's good. And let me tell you, I'm gonna give y'all another thing. If you can't grow your own food and you need to stock up on stuff, you may have a disability or whatever the case may be, whatever the situation is. Arande, I know back home, and I'm talking about Mississippi now. So any of my Mississippi people in here, you know what I'm talking about. That was the store where you could go and you got the discount like breads and stuff like that. Now I ain't say go in there and get all the discount little Debbie's and Twinkies and stuff like that, because that stuff is not healthy. I'm not telling you to do that. But like the breads and stuff like that, like the what's the long breads you like that you cut like a hoagie, but it's not the hoagie.
Italian bread.
The Italian breads and stuff like that, where they mark down and stuff. You could get that bread and throw it in the freezer, okay?
For Hostess.
What was the name one you said in New York?
Hostess.
That y'all, it was named Hostess?
Yeah.
So my husband, if y'all knew, you already know, I'm from Mississippi, my husband from New York. In New York, he said it was called Hostess. You don't know if it's still called that?
It's closed now.
It's closed? Oh, okay. Ew. But, it was, no, Crystals, okay? Crystals, okay? Not White Castle, Crystals. Okay, we ain't gonna do this. We're not gonna do this, sir. But, so Hostess was, he said, was what it was when you can go and get all the discounted stuff.
Cakes, bread, you name it.
Y'all hear him? So back home, I don't think our place had no name. Everybody just know you go there and get the discounted breads and cakes and stuff like that. And they would have one in a couple cities or whatever. And we wanted it, because I'm from Crystal Springs, so if we wanted that, we would have to go to Brookhaven, Mississippi, or either Jackson, Mississippi, which I'm right on the other side of both of them. I'm like right in the middle, like, yeah. So, well, not right in the middle, but not far. So we had to go to either those two cities to get it.
Tell them how you do your bread.
How I do my bread? About the freezer?
Yeah.
I did. Just throw it in the freezer, y'all. And like a lot of people have said that when they buy like light bread, that it don't taste the same when they get out of the freezer. Please understand, when you know your bread is getting low, then go ahead and take you some bread out and give it at least 10 to 24 hours at least to defrost. Let it go back and settle down and all this stuff, because if you eat it before then, it's going to be hard, tough. It ain't going to be appealing. I think that's what happened, and people letting it are they forcing it to defrost? Try you a loaf of bread, freeze it, let it sit out for about at least 24 hours, you know, and go eat it. It's like it came off the shelf. And like I was telling y'all in one of my videos when I worked at Walmart, when I helped out in frozen and dairy, you will be surprised. A lot of those cakes and breads, some Hawaiian rolls and stuff, that stuff is frozen. When I had to get that stuff out the freezer, it was frozen hard. It was put on the shelf with all the other stuff on top until it defrosted. And you never knew. A lot of people said they never knew that a lot of that stuff was frozen. And you couldn't tell the difference. Same way you can do it right at home. So it's always a way to be able to prepare no matter what your situation is. I get it. Everybody ain't got funds like that. I get it. We have discussed that we on a budget. We do extra things on the side to make sure we do what we got to do for us prepping and stuff like that. But we on a budget. You know, the set thing, and like we done talked about this before, our set income is my husband's VA. And now the money I make here on YouTube. That's it. Besides what we do things on the side to bring extra income in. So I get it. That's why I try to make it simple and easy and tell y'all little ways. Because where I'm from, we tried to eat healthy. But me, it was always about like these days, people say, oh, if you feed your kid oatmeal for dinner, you ain't feeding. Man, my kids on some days they have oatmeal for dinner. This the day I wasn't able to cook or something, oatmeal for dinner. Where I'm from, long as it stuck to your gut and you wasn't hungry, that was a meal. Oatmeal is real good for you. So I don't go with that stuff where you gotta have a whole daggone whole meal for lunch and dinner and all this. It's gotta be lasagna, greens, this. No, a lot of times, especially with us dealing with GERD, it's not for us to eat big meals like that. A lot of that stuff is greasy and all that stuff. No. So keep in mind, things like that, oatmeal and stuff like that, that can be a lunch, that can be a breakfast, or that can be a dinner. Shoot, you make it to the point where it has to be all three in one day. At least it's healthier, depending on what you put in it. It's healthier and it sticks to the gut. Them children ain't gonna be telling you they hungry with a big good bowl of oatmeal, okay, sitting on their stomach. Rice, if you do rice, things like that you can buy and stock up. Ain't nobody, we don't try to live the modern life. It's got to be this, that, and the other. A lot of people say, I don't have space. Make space. We don't have people over like that. We don't, especially in the pandemic. No, don't come to my house. No, don't do that. So if I have to take and put some canned goods under the bed, like right now, our extended pantry is in my son's room because my girls share a room. They share their own room. My son has his own room, then our room. So, boy, you got all this space up in here and it's just you? Shelves one in there, and that's where the extended pantry is. Now, once it's full in there, I got water and everything in the boardroom stacked up. Once it get full in there, I will start on my living room. Ain't nobody come to my house. As long as my house is clean, I do not care what's in there, as long as it's going to be beneficial, because it's going to get to a time a lot of people is going to be looking for, just like with what happened 2020. When nobody looking for that. People say, oh, well, this, yada, yada, all this stuff. What makes you think that something else can't just come up out the blue? Are you prepared? So that's what it's all about. Like, we're not living in the same days we were a couple years ago. We're not. And you have to treat it that way. So, yeah. That's why I say I understand everybody's situation is different. Everybody don't have the means to do what everybody else can do. And it's not knocking. It's not saying you less or this. No, you do what you can do. And I promise you, at the end of the day, when you look at it, you like, dang, my stuff just as good as the next person. Yeah. Everybody's stuff gonna be different. It should be, because everybody's situations are different, So keep that in mind. Don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged at all. Please don't promote your channels here. Thank you. Let's see. Motivation H says, got 3 grow lights on clearance at all this for $13.99. Up in the front. Get it, Motivation H. Get it. So, we are from Yazoo. Yeah. What? Yazoo. Okay. And move to North Carolina. Shut your mouth and get out of here. What? So you from Yazoo, Mississippi, and you moved to North Carolina last year. Small world. If you don't mind me asking, you ain't got to give me the city in North Carolina. Just give me a surrounding thing so I can see if I know exactly where you are. What? Let me tell you, when I be up here and I see a tag that say Mississippi on it, I get so happy. I be cheesing. Don't let me be driving. I drive up on the side of you. I be cheesing. Hoping you gonna let the window down and be like, what you laughing at? Hey, you my peep. Mississippi the 601. I literally do. I get so excited. I get so excited. I didn't know that. Let's see. Queen wait. Honey. The E's and the lowercase, uppercase. Okay, gotcha. Hey, girl. Good evening. Hey. Motivation H said, ask a friend to grow in their yard. If they don't mind, share the food in return. That's a good idea. Shoot, girl. That's a good idea. But see, I ain't gonna say that. No, I am gonna say that because people need to know. Just be careful who you go in half with. You got to make sure you know that person. Because y'all already know. I don't trust nobody like that. I don't trust nobody like that. You mess around and grow all that food, then they hem you up and take it from you. Don't let you come in the yard because it's actually in their yard. If you ain't got that in verbal, you end up putting all that work in growing food and then they take it because it's in their yard on their premises. I be probably overthinking. Probably a lot of people will probably be like, why she like that? Why she thinking like that? Maybe it's where I'm from. Maybe it's because my granny taught me as a child to watch people and stuff like that. And I'm telling you, if I didn't, I don't know where I would be at today. Ooh, cause yeah. So be careful with that. Know exactly who you going half in with when you growing food and stuff on other people's stuff. I'm just saying, just be careful. Be careful. So you're right, survival won't be in gardening for me. I be trying to buy as much as I can. It is only me doing it. I understand 2%. I understand. So real men don't said, please tell your husband simple is it fidelis? I just said simplify. Okay. Oorah. Well, dang, I'm glad I didn't have to say it because he said oorah. I'm like, I'm good. Well, dang, I just said, I'm glad I didn't have to say it the way y'all be saying it.
I don't want to catch nobody
So
claiming it ain't it.
You gonna give it to him again while you in here?
Oorah.
So Heather Marie said too funny.
Or for those that earned it.
Oh, I'm sure you heard him. Your Sherelle said I had an uncle that worked for Hostess in Oklahoma for a year when I was a child. Okay. Said I'm a little behind on the video. I'm gonna have to look for the lavender wipes. Yeah, they do got them, Heather.
Let me tell you something. What's the one here across town by the old one?
And what's that thing called? Sunbeam or something?
Yeah. If depending on where you live, there's wholesale places. The wife gonna let me photobomb her video for a second. Depending on where you live. Where I grew up, we called it Hostess. Well, it was called Hostess. But what happened was everything that was the Hostess brand, when it expired, well, the date it expired in stores, they would go around, collect them out of the stores, cakes, bread, buns, muffins, you name it. And they would take it to a smaller location that was called Hostess. And they would discount it heavily. So, like, back when I was growing up, they had the 25 cent pies and cakes. Well, now I don't even know what the price of them is because it's ridiculous. And they half the size they was, but you can go there and get it for 10 cents. Your 5-cent candy was now 1 cent. And it maybe had expired 2 days ago. Just because the date on it say expired doesn't mean it's not good. So what they would do is sell it at a marked down price. So you can stock up on those things. So, I mean, we have a place here, I think it's called Sunbeam or whatever it's called, but they do something similar. They take things, not all that stuff is expired. Some of the stuff is there, it's good, and it's marked down. Just saying, look for those places. They're good for you.
If you get breads and stuff, because they be having a lot of sugary stuff there too, that's like, I don't recommend. Y'all know, I always try to tell you when you're prepping, try to stay away from a lot of sodium. And a lot of people have disagreed with me on it. It's all right. But a lot of sodium and sugar in an emergency situation, that's not something you want to have daily. Everything going in your mouth is sugar and salt.
For my devil dogs.
Marines. Now you see, he got a whole box of them things. And he probably gonna end up eating them by himself. He'll try to give them to the kid. And I'll be like, too much sugar. Too much sugar. So y'all, let me show you something. Y'all saw me haul this the other day in my Walmart curbside pickup. This is my first time having these. They really, really good. They are zero everything. Okay, I don't deal with stuff that say like zero, like sugar free and stuff like that, because I don't trust it. That's just me. But these right here is just like the flavored sparkling water. This is the pineapple coconut, and it's at Walmart. You can buy it on a 12 pack, like a case of drinks. And they are really, really good. So if y'all are wondering, because I had somebody ask me how did it taste, and I hadn't tasted it when I got that message. So if you in here, they good. They good. They better than having Sprites and Cokes and all that stuff, which Cokes don't even agree with me anymore. So my body is just, I got a bougie body, y'all. It can't take no junk. If I take junk, it's like, no ma'am, not no more, can't do it. So Walmart, it's the clear American water, and this one is pineapple coconut, and I was scared to even try to drink it because of the pineapple, but it don't taste like it's just like the flavoring, because I thought it was gonna set off my GERD, and no problem. So, and I think it was like $2 and something for a 12 case. Yeah, so there you go. So let's see. Tech Judy says, I gotta go. Get back at it. Thanks for letting me hang out with y'all for a bit. Glad I found your channel and like-minded people. Keep at it, y'all. Talk to you later. Thank you so much, honey. You probably out of here now, but thank you so much. Red Hazel Inspiration said, Hostess and Wonder Bread.
Yeah.
Wonder Bread.
Yeah.
So he know exactly what you talking about. Motivation 8 said it only takes about 15 minutes to defrost a loaf of bread. My grandparents kept it in a big deep freezer. Exactly. Sometimes it takes mine longer, but I have noticed too to just let it sit even longer than that, like at least 24 hours. Like if I see the bread get halfway and by it's 5 of us in the house, I'll just go ahead and take another one out, put it on top of the refrigerator, let it defrost, let it sit, and it be amazing. Like you open it, it just smells like. And then another thing, you know, I probably won't be filming this because I know a lot of people ain't gonna be into it. But making your own bread, and y'all already told you, it's very, especially if you get a bread machine, follow the instructions and make the bread. But that's another way to, all you would need is your ingredients, and the stuff is not that expensive. I keep all my ingredients, my bread yeast. When I do my gluten-free breads, because y'all know I have to be careful with gluten. When I do my gluten-free breads, the extra, I can't say that, but I know what it is. That stuff, my flours, different type of yeast, depending on what I'm making. All this stuff is not very expensive, and you use just a little bit of it, pretty much, when you making your breads. That is something that'll last. You follow directions on your bread machine. A lot of people say that they go and get their bread machines from the Goodwill. Nothing wrong with that if you find one that actually, you know, that's working, is good. Sometimes they don't come with the manuals. So you may have to try to find out which one you got and look it up. And you should be able to download the manual and stuff online for free. Whereas I got mine, the bread machine came from Williams and Saloma. William and Saloma in Wilmington. So it was actually, huh?
They did military discount,
but we didn't
know.
Okay, so Williams and Sonoma, something like that is where I got mine from. And at the time, we didn't find out until after I had got it that they did military discount. So we could have saved even more, but it wasn't that bad anyway, because we still paid, it was on sale for like $119.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It just
could have got more. Yeah, could have got more off from it. And that, if you don't know what that place is, like that same bread machine is on Amazon too. But William and Sonoma is like you go and get a lot of your kitchen appliances and stuff like that. And so they had it on sale. So look around. If you don't have, like, you can't find that at Goodwill or nothing, look around. And that's a quick and easy way to make bread, you know. I get bread for free because the hubby works where he makes the bread at Bibbo Bakeries, but I'm trying to cut back on eating it myself. Exactly. Gluten-free bread is, oh my goodness, it takes a lot getting used to. And when I started doing the gluten-free, I had to try a lot of different breads to see what I liked it when I bought them from the store. And I cannot remember. There is one, it's a I think it's like a bruschetta. What is it? Bruschetta? Is that? Am I saying that right? You remember bruschetta? We got it from the freezer section, the gluten-free one that was like the bread I was just telling you like that you have to cut.
Italian.
The Italian bread. That's what it was. It was a French bruschetta. That's what it was. And it was made by Udi's. Udi's. I hope I'm saying it right, but the gluten-free company.
If you got viewers in there that's from New York, it's the bread they use to make the heroes on. It's an Italian bread, extra long. They normally cut it in half, and you got you basically a foot long sandwich.
Well, in that case, then the gluten-free one was better than that because them hero sandwiches you got me when we went to New York.
Listen,
it was more bread than meat, and I couldn't get with that. The people that's from Mississippi, you already know. We want meat.
it was, I don't know, I can't explain who the ownership was. It wasn't the ownership when I grew up because them sandwiches was on point.
So you got me an imitation hero then?
No. How am I supposed to know that? Like, all this imitation now, they trying to cut corners and save money. Except for the fish market where we went and got the fish sandwich.
Now the fish sandwich was good. Okay.
Or you get your beef patty, cocoa bread, cheese. I know I'm bomb.
Did I ever try one of those from up there?
No.
I did. I did when I went with Sharon them to the nail shop and came back. You got the beef patty thing. Because it was wrapped in aluminum foil.
You sure? Because I got you the fish sandwich.
But it was another day we went. Hold up. It was somewhere we went. Was it on Chinatown or something? Somewhere, and you got one. You let me take. Yeah, because remember the Rody. I had got the Rody plate.
Yeah, the Rody.
Rody, whatever it is. You got the beef patty cocoa bread. That's good. It's good. But the cocoa bread is what gets me. It's good, but it's too thick. I can't digest it like that. So, yeah, he making me hungry now. And I ain't gonna do it. Let's see. Thank you, 2%. I've had cereal for dinner. Cream of wheat for lunch. Exactly. Sometimes, depending on the cereal. Sometimes we've been busy and my kids have GERD. So they're not supposed to sit and have full stomachs constantly. So sometimes I give my kids cereal. Y'all can have 2 bowls of cereal if you want. It depends on the cereal though. Like we'll do Special K. We'll do Honey Bunches of Oats. We'll do Rice Krispies, something that ain't too sugary, okay? Something that ain't too sugary. And now that I done figured out what cereal I can eat that don't bother me, on a day where my GERD may be acting up or something, or one of them to come to me and saying, hey, I'm burping this, or this is going on. I have one that stomach will burn. Okay, cereal night. Cereal night. And, you're going to have to have almond milk tonight. Whatever the case may be. As long as it's healthy, it's not bad, and it sticks to them and ain't nobody hungry, I ain't got time to be worried about lasagna with fried fish and all the way we would eat back home. Because my body can't even take it like that. And like I told y'all, my oldest, her GERD got so bad, the doctor put her on Prilosec at 11 years old when she was 11. And I'm like, I don't want her on this because I've been taking this stuff ever since not Prilosec, but GERD medication ever since I was 5 years old. And I'm like, no. And the doctor looked at me straight. She said, we're going to have to do an x-ray on her stomach. She said, but 2 things going to happen. Either she going to take this medication or you going to change her diet. I said, I'll change her diet. And then my other 2 kids, a couple years later, started getting sick. Took them, and they're like, well, ma'am, all y'all got GERD. They got GERD bad. And I'm like, okay. So, yeah. So, eating a certain way is very important in my house. And sometimes we get off the rocker and eat something we shouldn't, and it'll be fine. And then the next day we like, oh, okay, we can have that again. That was so good. And that's when the problem come in, and it's like, okay, can't do that no more. So we always trying to look for different ways and understand how it's important, because that's another thing. If we go too long without eating, that's just as worse as me eating something I wasn't supposed. I already say a person that suffers from GERD, which is a severe case of acid reflux, that is very important. It can cause ulcers and cancers if you don't get it under control. So that's important alone. But acidic stomach, which is an empty stomach, I'm talking in that empty stomach, can be as worse as I went out there and ate habanero wings. Sometimes if I go too long without eating, my stomach will start burning. And that lets me know right there, like, no, chick. So every 2 hours, I'm supposed to have something in me, a small meal, or a handful of nuts, or some cereal, or something like that. But then I have to watch the sugar intake in it, because sugar is not good for GERD. It's just a whole thing. So I have to monitor. So that's another reason why I say us prepping, stocking up food, growing food is very, very, very important. And I know a lot of you have contacted me and said you just been diagnosed with GERD. You don't know what to do. This is this. And I have told you the best thing that got me is when I went gluten and dairy free. Yes, it was hard. But you can do it, you know? You have to change and you have to heal. We talking about a lot of different things on here. Say we used to have breakfast for dinner. So I know, right? Yes, rice is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. LOL. Yasharel said, yes, my uncle worked for Hostess, and the Wonder Bread was a lot better back then. Got you. So I was one of them can't grow people. Not anymore. Oh, good, Jay Stewart. Good. Says, I just eat what I want when I want it, no matter what time of the day. Oh, Lord. Woo! Must be nice, honey. So I know I can't. That I have prepped is all about deleted, so I'm having to start back up again. Got you. Yeah, start back. I'm from NC 252. NC 252. Is that your area code? 252. I want to say it's up towards Moorhead area. I was in Jacksonville, Mississippi this weekend. What, Marion? Oh, Jacktown. Yes. I moved to Jacktown when I turned 18. I ventured out on my own, and that was one of the first places. Well, that's where I moved to, was Jackson. We don't have a great deal of space in our house, so we turned our kids' room into a storage room. They have their own homes now. I understand. Say that again, Mississippi girl. Yes, be so careful, y'all. Yes. Whew. North Carolina Gardener say, hey, everybody at work watching. Thank you for coming in, honey. This is Sherilyn Green. I hope I said that right. Say, I love your haircut. Thank you, honey. It's about time for me to cut it a little lower. Well, no. Yeah, in a little bit it will be. But thank you, honey. 2% said troll alert. Where? Troll alert. Troll. Where? 2%? I missed something. I ain't seen nothing being deleted. Yeah, they were a lot cheaper and a lot tastier. Yes, my granddaddy worked for Merida Bakery, and when the expiration date came, he brought pickup truck loads of bread and cake pies and cookies home. It was like, this was when we were kids. Wow. In Mississippi, it's called day-old bread. Okay. Ours would be like at the little fruit stands or whatever, like the little markets and stuff like that. It would just be discounted. Saying don't like that it was so calm. What happened? 2%, tell me what happened, because I missed it. We have 46 acres in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Okay, we homestead here and look to expand, bringing in a few families over the next year. Okay, community building is what we are doing. Okay, well, go ahead on then. I wish y'all all the best. Okay. Diane Wynn said, hello, everyone. Is he wrong for that? Yashara said, is he wrong for that? What happened? Y'all, I missed something. What's going on? Well, it has coconut, so I guess you're getting some monkey protein. Chelsea Bloodworth. Some monkey protein. Okay. I don't even know, honey. Why y'all? Okay, don't nobody delete no trolls right now, because I wanna. Monkey can't even talk. Wait a minute. Oh, you calling me up? Yo, I got it. Honey, you almost got told off. Let me just go ahead and let me see. Okay. Okay, 2%. I think I see those. And this Chelsea, it won't let me do it on her. Chelsea Bloodwork, can you take her it or whatever it is out of here? I want it blocked. If you don't mind, honey, block that. Right, yeah, try to eat as healthy as you can on the money you have to do it with. Exactly. Let's see. I got some mystery plants and pots. It happens, 2%. Yep, that's the bread house. You can get jelly and jams. There are gravy mixes, cheeses, mixed tortillas. I like the bread house. Okay. Ooh. Dragon Queen #1 says sugar free has. Now, and you know what? That's why I don't deal with sugar-free anything. Like, this is just sparkling water. It don't say sugar-free. I just looked at the back and see nothing is in it. So I'm guessing it's just a flavoring. Other than potassium. It does have 170 milligrams of potassium. 4% of your daily value. Yeah, but sugar-free stuff, I don't. A&K family said, I love that store. Bread. I make my breads from scratch. I learned from my mom and grandma. All right, y'all. I'm trying to catch up now because apparently. Okay, thank you. Oh, there she grows. Took her out. Thank you. There she grows. I wish I could see it. Won't let me see, but I caught that one. So okay. Every day. Organic Best Urban Gardener said. Hold up. Let's see. Real man. No troll was in here. I held it. I almost called it something. It was just like right there. I'm trying to learn, y'all, because I be wanting to. I'm trying to learn, y'all. Yeah, but so they took her out. It's all good. Just a troll alert. Organic Best Urban Gardener said, "Real man don't." Oh, thanks for supporting MGL and her husband's channels. Stay true. Thank you so much, Organic Best. And y'all go, if y'all haven't been to Organic Best, okay, so he has 2 channels. Organic Best Urban Gardening. Hold up, let me make sure I said this right. Organic Best Urban Gardener has a lot of information about prepping and gardening and stuff like that. Go over and check him out. Also, his other channel is Elder Yehuda the Watchman. I know I probably did not say that right. I'm sorry. I'll be trying to get names stuff right. But that's another his other channel has a lot of information about gardening and prepping, y'all. So if you interested in that, Go and check it out. A lot of good information, okay? And thank y'all. I thank everybody for their support. Organic Best, you and your wife, thank y'all for y'all support. I appreciate it so much. Purpose Guard said beef patties and cocoa bread. We're here. Tatiana eyes went like, he outside. Huh?
Come on now.
No, my son about he want one there. So hubby is in the garage. So if he heard that, Purpose Guard, oh my goodness. What, didn't he get y'all those from the Jamaican spot a couple weeks ago? Y'all, let me tell you. I don't eat beef and pork. Y'all already know that. But the past couple of days, okay?
He's here.
I had a little bit of beef. Okay?
What is
Because she said beef patties and cocoa bread.
With some cheese.
Oh Lord. So them beef patties I was sharing for Walmart, I messed up and ate one and it didn't bother me. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is what I've been missing. But y'all know I can't do beef and I don't eat pork. These right here, but I was eating the mild ones. Oh, they are good. They good, but I need it for chicken. Don't they have one with chicken?
They do.
I'm gonna have to eat the chicken ones if it's mild because I can't. That right there, that beef. Red meat makes me sick.
It's not the best, but it'll do.
It ain't the Jamaican one. It ain't the authentic one.
It's a Caribbean food. Like it's not a up north beef patty with cocoa bread and cheese. Cause you know back they heated the beef patty up like they were supposed to. Then they cut it open. Well, you know, all you gotta do is slit a little slide, push the cheese in, put it on that cocoa bread, wrap it in aluminum foil to keep it warm. And listen.
Go in there, cause you making me hungry. And I can't be eating no beef, y'all. Look.
It's a beautiful thing.
And then let me tell you what he did. Hold up. While he was in here talking about pig feet and stuff the other day.
It's a beautiful thing, y'all.
Don't try to change it. He was in here talking about pig feet and
Hog
stuff.
maw, pigtail. What else?
And I went to the store and I wanted to give me some pig feet so bad. Y'all, someone was like, no, you know you can't. Nope. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, what? I ain't ate that stuff in what, about 9-10 years now? For 9-10 years, it was no beef and no pork. For 9 or 10 years. And then you gonna tease me with it, knowing that's what I grew up on. Woo, y'all. Ain't right. And now y'all talking about cocoa bread and all this. Woo, It's bad enough, y'all. I'm trying to stop. Okay, so y'all see here and there, I get the cornstarch. I literally eat what I want and then pour it out because if cornstarch stay in the house, I'm going to eat cornstarch. Is it anybody in here that can relate to even eating cornstarch at some point in their life? And like I say, it's not a issue like, I don't have like an earn issue or nothing. It's just that growing up, everybody ate cornstarch. So whenever I see the cornstarch, I want the cornstarch. And I was in a group where a lot of ladies ate cornstarch. So when the video come up and they just eating this argo or whatever, see now I want cornstarch.
Listen, even the wife love it.
Look.
If you from up north, you know about the fish sandwich. Listen, if you ever get a chance to travel up north, I'm talking north of Baltimore. You got to be in Baltimore, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Vermont, New York City, and you go to a fish market and get you a fried whitey fish sandwich on some white bread. It's special. It do something to you. It just rub your soul a certain way. I'm just saying.
And see, now I can't even eat fried food. I don't even eat much fried food anymore. Hold on, y'all. Let me do something real quick. I had to screenshot something real quick. Sorry, y'all. Hey, there she grows. Y'all, I'm trying to catch up now because I already know that I am behind. So I'm trying to catch up now. None of us act ignorant on other people's channels. Why do they show how ignorant they are? I was here in the bushes listening quietly. I don't know, Carmelie. Like I said, every troll ain't your average troll. At this point, I know where most of my trolls come from. And I'm going to keep focusing on my channel. Because no matter what I say, all I can do is block. No matter what I say, they just keep on going. So I'm just going to get focused right now. Okay? It's all right. They going to come and go. Some of them, you know the trolls. And then you know the people that's behind it that's trolling. It's the difference between a troll and a person that's trolling. If y'all get what I'm saying. I ain't worried about it.
No, they're not trolling.
I ain't worried about it.
They're not trolling. Remember, they inspired. They inspired to be idiots and take the bait.
I thought it had calmed down, but yesterday it I guess not, but it is what it is. Y'all, they ain't stopping that. Some get Chelsea. So I'm guessing. So let me scroll. Look, if I miss your comments, I'm sorry. But I see a lot of people saying Chelsea. Let's see. Organic Best. Urban Gardner said, thank you both for having us. Take care and tell your husband always remember to no retreat, hold the line, and stay prayerful.
Oh, I got it, bro.
Thank you, Organic Best Urban Gardener.
I'm holding the line until I'm ready to do something else. Drink some milk.
Hold on. Oh Lord. All right. Have you tried pig lips?
What?
I'm sorry. I haven't tried pig lips. I've tried pig ears and pig snout.
Y'all cut the lips off the head?
Well, we eat pig snout, so yeah, you.
Oh Lord.
Well, the nose, pig nose, pickled pig nose, and I haven't had the lips though. But before I stopped eating pork, yeah, I haven't had the lips. I had the pig snout and the pig ears. Oh man, that just brought back memories. A daggone pig ear sandwich, pickled pig ear sandwich with some hot sauce and some coleslaw on a roll.
Who said that?
Hold up. Mel Mouse.
Listen, when I put that image in my head of a pig with his lips cut off, it made me think of somebody. I'm just talking out loud.
Yeah, you are. I'm confused on that one.
All right.
I bet you ain't.
I got 73 reasons why.
All right, so, yeah, honey, I haven't had pig lips, but pig ears and pig nose I have. Hold on. Purpose Guard laughing, A and K family laughing, V changed her name, V Knit Queen. Wait a minute now, okay.
I'm gonna have to get me a mug.
Hubby telling the truth. Hey sis, and simplified fella marine.
Ooh.
Oh, Lord. You heard. 3% said my daughter internet keep buffering. Mine just did something crazy. Mel Mount said she's from New Orleans. That would be why she knew about pig lips. Mississippi girl, you and your hubby is wrong for talking about all this food that sounds so good, teasing us, and hubby bringing over those snacks, showing them on camera. I know, right? Okay. Now he be teasing me because I can't have it.
Okay, I'm teasing her, but look, I do something healthy for her. This is chicken that was grilled using only salt. Look, Watch your head, baby. The pan might be hot. Look at the marks. Look at the marks.
It didn't look like that yesterday.
This is another batch. Look at that crispiness. Look. Watch your head, baby. It might be hot. Look at that crispiness. Now, y'all be careful, cause you may see other videos like this. Now we grilling for our wives.
Oh Lord, I've heard of pig lips that don't sound tasty. Purpose guard laughing. I used to eat the ears, feet, and y'all call it hog head cheese. We call it hog head sauce. So yeah, let's see. I used to eat the whole pig then, except for the lips. I ain't had the lips, but the nose, the ears, the head, which we call, like I say, we call it hog head sauce, but a lot of people call it hog head cheese. That, and then of course, you know, you gotta have the chitlins and the pig feet and the pigtails. Man, but that probably would make me sick now by me not having that stuff in over 10 years.
Oh, listen, what y'all can do too, if y'all like cooking beans. Listen, this is only for the people that don't have a problem with pork. You get you some. You can find it, and if you got like a Food Lion or a Piggly Wiggly's, the pig straps is basically what it is. Your bacon, your ham hock straps. You take it. Listen, you want to get that salt out, so you boil it for about an hour. Get the salt out of it. Then you get if you're doing fresh beans, do them how you like. Let them sit overnight if that's your way of doing it. There's different ways to do it. There's no right way. There's no wrong way. Everyone does it different. But once you boil that salt out of that meat, because there's still going to be some salt in that meat no matter how long you boil it. You get your beans once they're ready. You put them in that pot. You put that top on, and you just season it a little bit. A little seasoning. And you let them beans cook with that meat, man, listen. And you get you some cornbread, you get you some rice, and you get you your meat that, you know what I mean, you done cooked on the stove or on the grill. You got your meal.
That's for everybody that eat pork. I'm with the ones that don't eat pork now. I don't eat it because it don't agree with me. It's too greasy and stuff, so.
The wife don't do the pork. So instead, you can substitute it for what?
Turkey.
Turkey neck.
Turkey
Turkey
wings,
leg, turkey wing, turkey thigh.
Oh, and I got some turkey necks in the freezer, dog.
All for a job.
No. That just made me think I need to take them turkey. I got turkey necks in the freezer.
And the wife got rabbit in the freezer. She ain't cooked.
It's squirrel.
No, that's rabbit.
I thought it was squirrel.
That's rabbit.
Oh, it need to go in the pot too then.
That's 2 rabbits. Boy, at the commissary on base.
Yep, they be knowing us country folks is up here too. Give us some. I almost. They was looking at me crazy when I saw that in the freezer. I almost jumped out my skin, y'all. I was so happy to see that. I thought it was squirrel though.
It's rabbit.
It's rabbit. So I need to stew that down.
I know what pot not to touch.
He talking about he know what pot not to touch. Now I eat rabbit, raccoon, possum, all that stuff. But pork and beef is not my friends. Pig lips. Let me see, growing in my backyard. Pig lips. Shake my head. I like pork, but that's going a little bit too far. Sandwiches. Yes, that pig ear sandwich from a restaurant in Jackson, Mississippi. I think I know what restaurant you're talking about, but I never ate there. It was a place in Crystal Springs, where I'm from that had them too. Or you just made them at home, or you got them out the jar.
In Jackson, Mississippi, is she talking about the one by State Street?
You talking about the
over
one by
in
State Street,
area?
or the one by Ferry Street? It's one by where the party ladies hang out at. It's like around the corner. Well, I tried to be nice.
You talking about by the railroad?
Yeah, it was one over there that did them too.
Yeah, this one is State Street, but it's not the capital side of State Street. It's on the other side.
So he said, "Are you talking about the place?"
I don't know the name.
Lynette.
It sat on the corner.
That was over by State Street in Jackson that did the pig ear sandwiches. 2% said your host on day. Ha ha. MGL husband, you sure from MGL husband, you sure you from New York? What you know about them beans and pork? I know, right? North Carolina.
Listen, hold on. Let me clear the air. Listen, I'm born and raised in Southside Jamaica, Queens, New York, but my family, the lineage started in Santee, South Carolina. Columbia, South Carolina. Charleston, South Carolina. Hint, hint.
No. But he was born and raised in Jamaica, Queens. That's what we gonna talk. So what they gotta do just because most of your family?
Because the grandma, the great grandma, they cooked it. And listen, if y'all from up north, well, listen, you ain't even gotta be from up north. When we were young, when in my era of being young, we sat down in the kitchen, and when the older adults started cooking, we paid attention. Cause see, back then, at a certain age, you were still too young to touch nothing. But as you got of age and you got some sense and some discipline, then they didn't let you cook. They let you help prepare. Meaning, you gonna cut all this stuff up and we gonna do the rest. So we can go do something else. And then it evolved from you cutting everything up, tearing your hands up, and then they start letting you do the sauteing, the boiling, and then from there, you start cooking meals. It's an evolution. So I knows about the beans with me. I knows about the collard greens and the fat back.
It's salt meat. We called it salt
Fat
meat.
back.
Salt meat.
Oh, fat back.
Salt meat. And we like now they have it cut up in strips. When my granny would get it, it was a square of salt meat, and you cut it.
The cabbage with some
and
bacon.
I like the fatty pork. Huh?
The cabbage with some bacon.
Our cabbage would cook with salt meat.
The grits with some sardines over it. Some sardines with the oil. You do your grits. You get your grits right like you like them. And then you open that can of sardines. You want them grits hot. Because what it's going to do is it's going to warm the sardines up and it's going to warm that oil up. You take the can, you pour all that oil on it, and then you put the sardines on the grits. And man, listen.
Sardines and grits.
You got your breakfast. Breakfast.
I don't like sardines and grits. Yeah.
You got your breakfast.
Purpose gonna say I grew up the same way, MGL. Yeah. You said you got you a breakfast. Sardines and grits. I ate sardines and crackers. Saltine crackers. Not with grits. I ate jelly in my grits. Don't say it. I was not. He been going around talking about I'm spoiled. Whatever. I like jelly in my grits. Well, back then. I won't do it too much now.
Back then for us, a little older folks, we had the ovens. Now they make these stupid ovens where the bottom of the oven is a storage rack. That's stupid. You got to maximize the oven. Back then, they had the burner.
Oh, it was at the very bottom.
It was at the bottom, but it was at the top of the bottom. So you open the drawer.
The tray that was all the way down.
The bottom.
Like the third drawer.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
Listen,
still had that.
It wasn't nothing like getting you some bread, buttering both sides, putting you some. Y'all remember that block cheese? Some of y'all might remember that block cheese.
That was the welfare cheese.
Listen, you cut
with the red ring around it. That was the welfare cheese.
You cut you a nice,
that was the good old days.
Thick slice of that, and you cut that thick slice in half, and you put both of them on both sides of the bread. Well, on one on each bread. You stuck it under there, and man, that thing, got that cheese nice and melted, and it gave it a little charred little cover on top of each side, and you pull it out, and you take them two pieces
No,
of
you
bread.
don't put them
and
together.
you- yes, we put them together. You
Uh.
put it together, and you eat that grilled cheese, and listen, your soul felt good.
You didn't put them together. We put sprinkled sugar on top after they came out there.
We do that.
After they
Some
came out
people
there,
might have
we
did that.
sprinkled
We
sugar on top.
like I had a cousin. She ate cereal. So it was weird when we all would go down. We'd be downstairs and we'd be eating cereal in the morning, and she put ice in her milk and then her cereal, and I'm like, you wasting space for your
That's
cereal.
some watered down cereal.
But she ate ice in the milk and the cereal, and you sitting there and you looking at the bowl. You trying to eat cereal and you looking at the bowl confused.
Yashara said grits and sardines. I'm with you, Mississippi girl. That doesn't sound too appetizing to me.
You got to try it. You got
He
to
say
try
it's really good, and I've seen him eat it.
It's
I can't do that.
It hit all the right spots.
I can't eat pork and beef anymore. I will eat a little during special occasions. He somebody hit the right spots. I understand that, Carmelie. I'm telling you, I went 10 years with no beef and pork at all. Like, what's the problem? So yeah, so y'all, let me try to catch up to the comments. Y'all, I'm gonna I've been on here 2 hours and 16 minutes. I said I wasn't gonna be on here this long.
I'm down here about 45 minutes.
I did say that. Teresa said that government cheese. Yup. That was back in them paper food stamps day. They gave that cheese.
That cheese.
What's the good cheese? It's that Piggly Wiggly now. You
Summer,
can get that same cheese from Piggly Wiggly.
we use that cheese for grilled cheese, macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese.
Some cheese that you kind of melted down, and you kind of, some people may not like it this way, but if you did the old fashioned spaghetti where you separated it, you did your noodles in one pot and your sauce and your meats and your seasonings in another, and once you made your plate, you put your noodles down, you put your sauce on it, and you sprinkle, once you melted that cheese down a little bit with a little milk, you sprinkle that cheese, you just drizzle it over it, and you mix that stuff up.
You mix the government cheese with milk. I never had it that way. We put it in our hamburger helper.
They put in the ham. They also put that cheese in the lasagna.
And see,
You cut
I
it in
ain't grown up
chunks.
eating lasagna and stuff like that.
This is it. Let me tell you.
It was field peas, pinto beans, cornbread, neck bones, ham hot stuff that sticks to you.
Ain't a cheese they make today that can touch that cheese from back then. It just hit different. Ain't that how the young people say it?
It hit different. But yeah, that's what we had. Cause my granny was raising me and my two brothers. You know, she say food that's gonna stick to you. That cornbread and them. Cause my grandma had 7 children, and then she raised me and my two brothers. So she all about that food that's gonna stick to your guts.
Oh.
You know,
You ain't
so
tell 'em?
field peas and stuff like that.
Another good meal.
What?
Well, you can't do onions, but when you could do onions, the sliced up onions, the sliced up peppers, and you saute them up a little bit, get you a nice roux going, turn it into a gravy, and put that liver in it.
Oh, liver.
And you cook that thing down till it mesh all together, and you put it over some mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Oh yes.
We did liver and rice.
Oh, you gotta sit it over some mashed potatoes.
It may be good, but we did liver and rice.
You talk about stick to your belly. It's definitely gonna help your figure.
Gonna help your what? Oh, I think not. I think not. The Good Life said that's the best cheese and the old broiler on the ovens. Yes, cheese toast, and we made cinnamon toast too. Oh. Okay, y'all, let me catch up real quick. 2% said Mississippi was a baby when that came out. 2%. Let's see. 87 was a good year. Good Life said your hubby used the cheese like we used to. That cheese was good. Yeah. That cheese was
universal. It was used for everything.
I'm trying to think though.
What's that thing they say? I put that on everything.
Everything.
What was it?
I don't know. We said that growing up.
But you know they took some item and said we put that on everything. That was government cheese for us.
Well, I'm gonna tell you though, I don't remember getting WIC growing up. It was just the food stamps, but when you went to the store and got the stuff that you could get with food stamps, that cheese was on there.
Was it delivered?
Yeah, we didn't get. I don't know.
Because you had the cheese, you had the powdered milk. Oh, it was disgusting.
No, I don't remember that. I remember getting that stuff like from the grocery store.
Oh no, they went and picked it up. They went and picked it up every month. It was the cheese.
Or maybe
the
did.
milk,
maybe I just don't.
And
remember.
then the canned groceries, and then they gave you some cereal that they could have kept the cereal and they could have kept that powdered milk because it was horrible. But that cheese. No, you got peanut butter
I know
too.
what it was. I think we got the food stamps, but I don't think we did it. We got it because my granny raised me. So we wouldn't have got WIC. We didn't get WIC.
They had to go pick it up and they would bring it in the house, and we'd be happy to see because you knew we was gonna get that cheese and we knew we was gonna get us some grilled cheese.
Oh,
and
Lord.
And you see that cereal and that powdered milk, and then you got to take water and you got to mix it with that powder and.
See, we bought all that out the store. We bought the powdered milk and stuff.
Oh.
And that cheese, I told you, Piggly Wiggly had got that cheese. That
I
with
think
the
I
ring
stopped
around
eating
it.
cereal after that.
Oh, no. You start eating for the powdered milk?
Yeah, because it didn't taste right. So, listen, if I wasn't going to eat it dry, I wasn't going to eat it.
Dragon Queen #1 said, man, the government cheese grab your ribs, boy. Said, get over here.
Put them all together. I tell you, worked on your figure.
Purpose, guys. Well, not for me, because I always been small. I ate all that stuff, y'all. And he told me that worked for your figure. It
sucked it all in.
It wasn't that me. I didn't gain no weight. Y'all, No, Lord, He told me that worked on your figure. Not in a good way. Not in a good way. My oldest daughter was born in 1987. The good so we the same age. Me and her are the same age then. Y'all remember that powdered eggs?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was worse than that powdered milk.
I don't remember that.
I remember it. I remember it real good. It's worse than what they be selling in these stores now, because that's all they're using is the powdered egg, and they put some water on it and serve it to you like it's real.
They said it is. It's just dehydrated.
Dehydrated.
And ground up. Sydney Watson said, my citrus trees are growing nicely. Thanks for recommending me. You're welcome. Maria Courtney said, I don't want to hear the words powdered milk ever again. That crap was bad. I still have a habit of shaking my milk containers.
Thank you. Tastes like water diluted.
Oh. What? All right, y'all. So I'm not gonna be on here much longer. I'm finna go ahead and get off. I enjoyed talking to y'all. I mean, it was amazing. So, like I said, I will post the results of the poll. That way y'all can see. I'll take a screenshot of it and then turn around and post it. But yeah, so I'm happy about this niche down. We back to doing our lives. Hopefully I'll be able to do them more often. We can talk about all this good stuff, you know, going with gardening and prepping and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed it. I did say I was going to be on here 45 minutes. It's been 2 hours and 24 minutes, okay? So, yeah, so like I said, you can watch my videos. You can share my videos. I really, really appreciate sharing them. Make sure y'all thumbs up and stuff because that does help the algorithm. I appreciate all that. Probably gonna be going live when I do stuff in the garden, or I just may do a collective video, but everything is gonna be gardening and prepping now. I got some prepping stuff coming out.
And bloopers.
For your bloopers. Huh?
Bloopers in the garden.
Blooper. Who doing it? Okay, since he all in my stuff. Got you. Remember the day?
Yeah,
Got you. So y'all, before I get off
She
here,
gonna do bloopers in the garden because you know she like running from bees, wasps. What else?
if you've been stung by wasps, how many times did I get stung by wasps when I went back home in 2018?
Listen, you.
How many times?
You smacked it, and it smacked you back.
I don't. I went to smack it, but I grabbed it and didn't know I grabbed it. But it stung me 3 times, 2 in the hand and 1 on the behind. And my auntie talking about something. That's your welcome home. That's what you get for staying away from home too long. Welcome back to Mississippi. It ain't funny. I'm out there just, then he stung me back there. And I'm like, And they tried to scrape it to see if I had a stinger. Do you know how long is this? So if you've been stung, even one time, even though I got stung 3 times at one time, you will understand why I run from wasps. And it was a red one too.
Smacked you back.
I was walking, y'all, and I had on a dress, and I felt it when it grabbed, because it like grabbed, and I could feel it through the thing. So I want to do this, and I did this. But when I did this, it must have scooped him, and he was in my hand just zzz, zzz.
He was doing what?
He was stinging me.
But no, he was doing what?
It was zzz, zzz. And then when I finally got him, he came right around and stung me on the butt.
But he was
yes, that's what he was doing. That's like he was trying. Yeah, that's what he was doing, and he was just tagging me.
He was drilling in your hands.
So, yeah, that's what he was doing. You know what I'm trying to say. You know exactly what I'm trying to say. Y'all see, so let me tell y'all. Hold on, it's 47 people in here. So, since he always in my stuff, and I've been trying to get him to do it. Y'all know about his channel, right? Reflect on what? Now, everybody that's military related, I know that y'all are enjoying his, what is it? His journey in the Marine Corps. The scars you see and the scars you don't. I forgot about it. But anybody got anything that you think hubby should do on his channel to help out, like with the educate y'all? Now remember, he's almost 15. He's a almost 15-year vet in the Marine Corps, so he has a lot of training. Come on, sissy. No, don't be over there like this. Okay, do anybody? What would anybody like to see hubby do?
Would y'all like to see me make a fool of some people?
Would y'all like
along my journey?
Purpose guard. Okay, come on, everybody else, bring it on in.
And tell my story.
Purpose guard said tactical.
Oh, I can tell you some tactical. Sit in the tree line.
I told you to get that. What I told you to get today.
You sit in the tree line. I got blades.
No, but I'm talking about.
I got blades for days for some people that got glaucoma.
Oh, run day. Okay, so hold on, wait, they coming in. That's what I'm talking about. Purpose guard said tactical. Sidney Watson said he should talk about different plants from places he's been.
Well, I can tell you about Spain. Spain, you're not supposed to touch none.
Oh, Lord. Playgirl B said survival. V-neck Queen Solo says, so he was a near lifer? Near lifer.
Yeah, my life was much more better than what was going on in the Marine Corps.
Yeah, he was like just a few months from the 15-year mark. He got out as a staff sergeant. Good Measure said, let's see some fishing and range time. Jay Stewart says,
I can't show y'all no range time.
Not the crits again. Huh?
I can't show y'all no range time. It's certain things that go along with it. So
okay,
I'll discuss that and let y'all know.
Yeah, he says certain things that go along with it. He can't show you the range time.
People watch. I don't need people knowing certain things.
Some good jokes.
Oh, I got good jokes.
He could make a playlist for different plants and wild to eat different fish. He ain't gonna do that, Cindy, because he don't like to eat. He don't like to eat healthy.
No.
That's what it is.
That
So you
ain't
ain't
it. Listen, most plants you're gonna find in the wild. You're gonna get you some berries, and you're gonna get you some municipal plants. What a lot of times in the wild, it's mushrooms.
Oh, he don't like mushrooms.
Ain't gonna touch it. Ain't gonna put it in my hand. Ain't gonna put it in the gloves in my hand.
I bought mushrooms the other day in the can.
I know she did, and I ain't gonna touch that pot.
Well, you cooked them before they were good.
I cooked them for the wife because that's what she loves.
Good Magic said, "Why not, brother? A lot of people be doing the range on YouTube."
It's complicated. I just leave it at that. It's complicated. Some people want to know what you can do. I can give you tips.
2%.
I can give you tips to how to get on target. I'll do that. I'll give you tips on how to get on target.
Have you ever did blue fishing on Onslow Beach?
Yeah.
Blue fishing.
Yeah. We went to Onslow Beach. We went to Emerald Isle. We went to
Surf City.
We went to
What's
Beaufort.
that? Seaview Pier.
Seaview Pier.
And the one up in we like going to one in
Beaufort.
Beaufort.
No,
The Bogue Inlet.
I call it Beaufort.
The Bogue Inlet.
And it's Beaufort Pier, right when you come down off the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And then we do Emerald Isle Pier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we got a little spot on base. I don't know if I would be able to film on base right there though. Well, we would go fishing.
You can't because training.
Because it's a lot of training there, so I won't be able to film right there. But we have a little spot on base. We love to go fishing.
We used to do crabbing on. We can go on New River.
On New River now, where I used to
And go
live on base. I told y'all he would be at work. He come home and I got a whole thing of crab. He's like, "Where you get those from?" I went fishing today by yourself. Yup. Went straight down to the pier because it wasn't for crabbing and shrimping.
But listen, y'all. Listen. Let me tell y'all. We were out.
Look. Add mushrooms
Oh,
to your coffee.
Yeah. That ain't happening. That coffee just got donated to the wildlife.
Oh. Hey, Dominique, Uniqua.
It was at night when we were out crabbing and shrimping, and there were some individuals out there. I can't recall it all, but they used what was it? What was it?
Oh, they used what they weren't supposed to use.
Yeah, they took some old stockers. Well, I ain't even gonna say old. They might have been new, and they took some cat food and put it in there. Now listen, this is a disclaimer. I'm telling you, it's illegal to do this in the state of North Carolina. I can't speak on any other state. In the state of North Carolina, you cannot do this. But they would take cat food, put it in the stocking, tie the stocking up, put some line on the stocking, toss the stocking out to a certain point, and they would watch where the stocking sunk at. And then they would take a cast net and they would give it maybe about 5 minutes. They would take a cast net. They would hold the cast net. They would take a flashlight. If y'all don't know, if you shrimping at night and you take a flashlight and you point it down, what's going to happen?
The shrimp eyes going to light up red. So you know exactly where the shrimp. Anytime you see red little eyes at night and you know it's shrimp out there, those are shrimp. And they normally go along the base. And all you do this and you just see little red eyes and you just scoop and you got shrimp.
But they didn't do that. They didn't do the right way. They didn't just take what we used
the cast net.
No, not
the
before
actual
we
one.
using the cast net. We was using the pole one. Wasn't it?
Yeah, but it had the pole on it. It was still like it wasn't your cast net that you throw out there and draw it back in. It was the fishing net.
Yeah, the fishing net. We would take that, shine your light, and scoop it. And we were getting shrimp. Well, they were size of salad shrimp.
Some of them was big.
Some of them was, but the majority of them, you know.
But it was only 100 shrimp per person.
Yeah, but as long as one of the in the state of North Carolina, this is the rule. If the kid can cast a net and bring it back in, that counts as one person.
So what
So-
I would do is we would get our shrimp, and then I would take them.
No.
What?
This
It was 100 shrimp. It was 100 shrimp per person.
100 shrimp per
we did
person.
100 shrimp per person. But now I gotta say it now, cause they gonna be like, what were they doing? So what I would do is I would take the shrimp because we lived on base. We didn't stay that far. So I would go ahead and take those home and bring the bucket back, and we needed room. Because Todd was able, so we was able to get 300 shrimp.
Listen, what they would do is cast a net directly over where they saw it sunk. And when they pulled that net up, let me tell you, we was taking some time to get to 100. They were getting to 100 in every pull because they were pulling all the shrimp to
that area where the cat food was. And you're not supposed to do that.
You can't do that.
But we legally bought, what was that thing I bought that time that was legal? It was for fishing. They sold it at the store, the chum bucket.
The chum bucket.
It stank.
You can put in, we used to get it.
We still got it.
Man, listen, we got a chum bucket that's about 5 years old that's sitting in the garage. It ain't no water been on it.
So you don't smell nothing. It don't bring nothing.
It got a tight lid. But listen,
you own that lid.
Oh, it's like a sack, and it sits in the lid, and you close the lid, and you good. You don't smell it no more. But listen, whenever we put that in the water, it's gonna be some good fishing.
We gotta do some fishing for them to show him how you fish, cause we fish different. So he has his own tackle box and fishing line, and I have all. Did he come over there and try to look and try to see what I'm doing for mine?
No.
Yeah, huh? Cause I was catching the shark. Well, I was catching sharks, y'all.
They just wasn't. Listen, they were biting, but they were taking my bait. She got lucky, and she caught a shark.
I caught a couple sharks.
And listen.
See, he ain't.
Listen,
and
we gonna teach you the right
trout.
way. We ain't gonna teach you out no illegal scheme. We gonna teach you it the right way. I'll show you it the right way. I ain't got a problem with that.
Look, but you gotta tell him I caught speckled trout.
Yeah, you
What,
caught
speckled
speckled
trout?
trout. You caught flounder. You caught the shark. No problem.
And the shark
caught
had
some
bowls.
mullets?
And then that it was that hammerhead baby shark.
Mm-hmm.
Which I should have kept him. He was big enough to go to be filleted.
No.
The one that
He was big enough to be filleted, but he wasn't legal in the state of North Carolina. So she would have filleted him, and they probably would have been like, "Hey, can we get one of those fillets?" Yeah.
Who don't know I filleted him? I filleted fish in the backyard.
Listen.
What's his head go?
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you fishing from a pier, a public pier, be careful, because not everybody that come over to see what you caught is coming over to see what you caught.
Was the game warden would come out there so many times and you wouldn't even know who he was.
You won't. And then the people that's frequent out there, they know. And when you catch something and it ain't of size and they see you keep it, best believe they're going to tell Johnny, Joe, Mike, Bobby, Brown.
We was on base that night. It was like 2 a.m. and we saw a boat come up and there was a game warden on base. Mm-hmm. And he literally went around to make sure we didn't have too many shrimp.
Listen, not only did he go around, he went and you had to open your cooler. And he in the cooler looking.
Like he trying to count shrimp.
Counting shrimp, he counting the fish you caught. Listen, it's important if y'all don't know. I can do videos for y'all all day on how we fish. But if you don't go into your state, your county, because listen, there's a state regulation, then there's a county regulation. So the state may say you can catch in the state 10 flounders a day. But your county may say, or your city may say in these waters, you can only take 3. So now you sitting there and you think you good because you only check 1. You have to check them all. And if you're not sure, it ain't hard to pick up a phone, call, or go online and Google it. Because listen, I'm gonna tell you a secret. And these people out here on these daggone YouTube streets, they tell you some stuff and they don't tell you all. If a game warden comes and he finds that you have violated any sanctioned law, rule, you name it, this is what happens. He has the authority to, at that point, take everything you use to commit that perceived crime. When I say everything, he gonna take your fishing line, he gonna take your net, he gonna take your bait, he gonna take your tackle box, and most importantly, what else he gonna take?
Huh?
What else he gonna
Your
take?
license, if you got, you supposed to have one.
What's the big thing?
Your stuff you call.
Your vehicle.
Oh, your vehicle.
Because that's your transport. If this is how you got there, they are able to seize it at that moment. Now, again, you can go through all these injunctions and all this other good stuff in the courts to get it back. But at that point, he has the right to take it. So if you ever approached by a game warden and you fishing, do it right. Make sure the fish is of a legal size, because they only take 1 fish of the wrong size, and guess what? They got you.
And see, y'all, I don't want them taking my stuff because I named my poles.
Yeah, she do.
I got Big Bertha and Lil Poochie. And Lil Poochie, that's why stop looking at me like that.
Yes.
That's my thing. That's my main line. That's my main pole. That pole caught them traps.
Oh yeah, and another tip, because I mean I'm be putting all these tips on here because y'all on here, y'all listening. If you fishing from a pier, be prepared to catch a big fish if that's what you went there for. Mm-hmm. When I say prepared, I mean don't go cast your net and ain't got nothing to help you bring it up. And this is what I'm talking about. You cast your net out there and them blues are running. Ooh, they running. Whether you, what do they call it? I can't remember how they title it, but we didn't do all the certain bait where you throw it out there and you keep reeling and all that good stuff. I'm gonna throw my bait out there. I'm gonna let it sit. If you want it, you gonna get it. But when you got it and you got it good, I got you. Now when you reeling it in, because this happened, what was it? We was out there and
it was with Brandy when we were with Brandy.
Yeah, we was with Brandy in was it Seaside?
No, it was Bold. It was Bold Inlet. We was at Bold Inlet. Remember she kept one. Yeah.
Well, before she hooked on, another individual hooked on, and he didn't have the long net. You have to have a long net. You drop it in the water, and what you do is you guide that big fish to the net. And right when he gets over it, you basically yank the rope, and it's going to entrap him in this net. That way you can pull him up. Because if the pound of line you're using ain't strong enough, I mean, you got to have some strong line to reel these fish in. You got to think you're about 10, 15 feet above the water, sometimes even more, depending on how far out you are. That fish get to thrashing when he out that water, it's gonna pop your line like that. Mm-hmm. The dude before her thought he was smooth and tried to do it, and he popped the line. She caught one. It was a dude maybe about two yards maybe away from her that was fishing, and we didn't have it at the time because we just went out there for fun and games and support a good friend. Well, we had to run to him. I ran to him. I'm like, hey man, can I get your line? I run over there, toss it in the water, and we pulled her fish up, and it was I think it was
like it was almost 30 some pounds.
Yeah, I think it came in anywhere between 25 and 30 pounds. Now y'all imagine and she had a 100-pound line. She had a 100-pound line, and she's reeling in a fish, and he broke the water. But when he broke the water, she felt something wrong, so she like let it go back in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, it gets serious like that. You got to be prepared. We can show you. We can tell you everything we have. Matter of fact, I'll do a video. I'll pull out all our fishing equipment.
Your face gotta be on it now. You can't do one of them they can't see. Look, now you see this my thing. His face on it now. But I be trying to tell him, y'all be wanting to see him do technical, do prepping and stuff like that. His face gotta be on there.
I don't want y'all to miss the message.
What? Really, Aranda? Did you just say that? So if they see your face, they gonna miss the message.
Mm-hmm. So if I tell a message like this, you won't miss it. Because listen, all you got to do is make sure when you got the right equipment for the job you trying to do. And that's anything. That's fishing, hunting, all that good stuff. You have to have the right equipment for what you're trying to do.
Okay, so let's do this real quick. It's 50 people in here, then I'm gonna end the live. Give me a show of hands. Don't. A show of hands if you want to see him add more stuff to his channel for his technical, prepping, preparing, whether it's news or whatever. If you want to see him do more of that on his channel and showing his face, showing his face, not none y'all gotta read and listen to. Showing his face, raise your hand. Because he's all on my live screen. Aranda, he's all on my live screen. So, we ain't trying to hear I don't want to be on camera. Aranda, I'm not trying to be on camera no more. What did you just do?
Summer, come on, get on camera. Come on.
Look at this. Look at this.
Summer wanted to be on camera, y'all.
Oh, wait, no.
Summer said, y'all ain't gonna do this without
Summer,
me.
you just put your wet nose on my arm. Okay, so we got Niqua said yay. Good Measure said yeah. Good Life said yeah. Robin Murphy said yeah. Don't be high to run. They said 2%. Yasharel said don't miss the message nor the messenger. Yes. 2% said hands. B Solo says hands and with you too. Okay. V Net Queen Solo. 2% said hands. Nika says yes. Charlotte T. Anetta Jones. Glory. Look at this. All these people saying yes. So when what you gonna do? Don't leave now. You gonna make me break a nail.
Yeah, y'all see how she doing me? Y'all see how she doing me?
Did you really just go?
I saw that, Dad.
Did you really just act like that? Y'all see how he be faking, man? Really? Did you just it sound like I was assaulting you or something? Now how am I gonna pull a 200-pound solid with an index and thumb finger without extra weight to it? How am I gonna? Why you looking like? Y'all tell them how he be faking.
Well, he always don't know what we talking about. He always say, I don't know what y'all talking about.
And be laughing.
And he disappears somewhere.
Now y'all see her on camera doing this.
Cause I told him I was gonna get him back. So there you go.
2% Summer said hello.
Wet nose equal love. Yes, 2%. Look at this. Look at all these hands. Look. So, you gonna tell the people what you gonna put on your channel?
I'm gonna put on my channel about knives.
You can't. And what else, sir?
And maybe some other things.
When can they expect a video?
Be looking out for it. It may be a joke in there somewhere. I mean, I've been inspired.
Oh, well. Oh, what was that? Y'all hilarious. Child, don't break no nail for now. I know, right? I'm honey. That's how you know he was faking. He sat down too daggone easy with me just doing that. Guess MGL will have to show us. Show what?
She's saying about the video.
About the videos.
Y'all will get some videos. Stay tuned. They may have some face, they may not.
They want to see the face.
They may have some face.
They want to see the face.
Don't miss the message, bro. Your phone just went off.
Oh, okay, y'all. My phone is about to die. It's at 5%, and it'd be hard trying to get this thing back up. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. We enjoyed y'all so much. 2 hours and 50 minutes.
The journey continues.
So go over to look, I'm sending them over there because this is saying you're gonna be having other stuff
Just
on your channel.
look for something come Wednesday.
Okay, today's Monday. Okay, Wednesday. So reflect on what? One word is gonna be on microphone as the profile picture. Reflect on what?
I speak out.
Reflect on what? So hopefully he'll be bringing stuff. To the channel. Other stuff to the channel like prepping and stuff. So yeah. So go over and subscribe to him if you have not. And with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get off in here. Y'all be safe, and I'll see you in the next video or live if it's God's will. Okay. Bye.